And we're live. Are we really? And we're live. That's crazy. Here we are. Yeah, I need a little Mether effing headphone volume. But it's not coming up on my thing, but it's a great. Whatever this app is hates me. Here I am. Oh, it's me. Hold on, it's me. Nobody in the chat yet.
All right, here we go.
Here we are. Oh, Tyler Page, what's going on? Tyler Page won the chat today?
I just got the notification. What'd you name it, Josh?
Wow. Nice
There you
work,
go.
son. Timmy Connor's in there. Sup, Tim? Tim, I think you were the one that told me to use a clean 5-gallon bucket for the vacuum bleeder on the car, so I appreciate you. I'll talk about that. But you're the best.
The old 5-gallon bucket trick
It was the best.
came from Tim Connors. What do you expect?
I was literally in my garage. Scott Everone in the room, ladies and
There
gentlemen.
we go. What's up,
Schmigor,
Gus?
what's going on? Matt Wood, what's happening? Yeah, I was sitting in the garage and I was like, I remember it. I think Tim said to use a 5-gallon bucket. Goddamn, was he correct? But I don't want to get too deep into my only story, so I'm gonna throw us some hearts here. A little heart button.
There you go. Throw them out there.
Toss those hearts.
Ominous Palmer. Matt Wood, we were going to tell you to come up here today. But we figured, you know what? We only knew 6 hours ago, so no dice. Clean Buck's the only way. It was you. I knew it was you. Some of the best advice I ever gotten. I did have a listener reach out and tell me how they tell you to bleed it in the BMW instruction manual for the S52, as if I hadn't tried that before in the 10 years we owned a shop. But what are you going to do?
T-Page doing the tires. Tire season.
Tire season?
What's going on tire season?
Everybody getting winter tires.
Is that what he does for work?
Sounds like it.
Is it wintertime? How far? Oh, T-Page is up
He's
there.
up in Vermont, yeah.
Yeah,
so
my buddy just put his tires on. He lives up in Killington. I was like, it's too soon, man. Don't
I'll
be
be
crazy.
Too soon, Junior.
in Stowe this weekend.
Let's go, baby. Beautiful Stowe.
Yeah, I'll be in Stowe this weekend. So
Oof. Love the volume on that. That's crazy. Yeah, I put the rest went back in the jug okay. It's funny. It used like I put 2 gallons in it. It probably used 1.8. So just dumped her in the old funnel. Went right back, baby.
dumped it. Let me
Clear my throat.
Now I get all my tabs open, so I can switch that pretty quickly. All right, we should be good.
Oh, damn. You're driving the tire truck. Gee, oof. 10,000 pounds of the tires, man. Drop off a couple for your boys down here, you know? We use some tires.
bring them down this way. I need some snows.
Everybody knows last donut meets. You don't want to have your snow tires on before that, you know? You show up, who knows what's going to happen. But you're assuming that we're not going to have a December meet, even though it's not on the schedule.
True.
Yeah, I'm a guy that installs tires, buddy. Pop them down here. Take a little detour. Down to the south.
I do my best to install them.
Yeah, Carmen Cam gets it. Coming with a separate set of tires with winters on. Set of wheels with winters on them. That's how I live my life. Chassis harness. What's going on, man?
That's what I got to set up for myself. I need a new set of snow tires to put on the snow wheels.
You finally went through them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're tired.
Yeah, mine definitely have. I think I have a year left. This X5 kills tires slower than my previous X5.
That's a positive.
X3 or?
No, but my old X5M.
Oh,
My old X5M would get season and a half maximum.
Jeez.
Like at the end of the first season, you'd be like, I get a couple months out of these.
That's aggressive.
This thing seems to be a little better. Well, so far, I don't know. I still got a month before I got to take them off.
Yeah, I figured I got a month before I got to get them on, so it's about time to pull the trigger on buying some snow tires.
Yeah, you might want to get them before the fucking rush. Get Tyler to drive them down here for us.
The
There you go.
rubber,
That's a good idea.
rubber rush.
Get that R compound snow. Yeah, I got snow tires for that and the CRV, but I didn't put them on the CRV last year.
The snows?
Yeah, I might this year. I don't know. It's nice to have a couple options. And then, the Tacos tires seem good in snow, which is crazy. Gotta put my wife's snows on. See how long it takes. Oh, I think I gotta buy her a new set. Oh, no, her summer wheels, I was looking at them the other day and I was like, last season for these.
Yeah, shouldn't be driving on those.
Those tires are, shot. General Artimax, those are the ones, buddy. That's what I would always run. I don't think they make them for my X5. I think my X5's got some fucking Pirelli Snow Rallies on there.
That's what I ran for 7 years on the 1 Series in the winter.
Yeah, I would always buy Artimax if I could get them for.
Yeah.
I think there's Artimaxes on the CRV. I don't think I had them on the X3. They definitely. Yeah, I think unfortunately my X5 has such weird size tires. It needs to be like fucking Snow Scotos or something from the Pirelli boys.
Snow tires are one of those things where it's like, I need them, but I care so little about the brand of them.
Yeah.
Opposed to my other tires.
Well,
Right.
remember the Blizzaks were always the jammy.
Yeah.
And in fact, I think I have Blizzaks on my X5, but like it's because it's the only they make them for that shit.
Yeah.
If you can get Artimaxes, they're just as good, if not better, and they're way cheaper.
I had 14-inch Blizzaks and 15-inch Blizzaks. I used forever. Those were affordable. Bigger Blizzaks. A little expensive.
Oh, Nokian Hackapalatus. Those things are sick.
The Hakas?
Yeah, I've never actually pulled the trigger on them. The problem with Artimaxes is like I had them on something that was fast and like they're rated for like 98 miles an hour.
Yeah. You know, you just gotta keep it down. What's going on here?
Yeah,
Why is it
total shit snow tires are better than any other type of shitty tire for the winter. Of course, if you live south of us at all, you probably don't need snow tires at all.
The Nokians officially approved for winter use.
officially?
Mhm.
By who? Father Christmas?
I don't know.
Who officially approves tires for winter use?
Jesus. Definitely Jesus.
Came down from the clouds?
Yeah. One of his main jobs.
Yeah, I think. How far south from here do you have to get before you just don't need snows? New Haven? I'm pretty sure
Delaware.
No. Delaware?
Delaware.
I think New York you don't need snows. City,
Southern New
not
Jersey.
upstate.
Southern New Jersey.
Nah, northern Jersey.
I don't know, man.
I think by the time you hit Jersey, you don't need snow tires.
Northern New Jersey. I think you're gonna need it.
For what? The one storm?
I think. Hey,
Just stay home.
better safe than sorry. I mean, you could say that about the winters we've been having as well.
For the last winter only, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the winter before.
Because
what
I
was it,
bought
like
new
2 or
snow
3
tires.
days?
Yeah, it really wasn't.
Yeah, if you have the abandoned ship mentality and you can just bail when it snows.
Yeah,
if
not
you
everyone
could,
has that.
If you could take a max of 5 days, you would absolutely not have to have snow tires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is you got to remember at nighttime when it's slushy too.
Ooh. What about
Or
these
freezes over.
Accelera X Grip?
Oof, love an Accelera.
There we
we
are.
go.
$72 a tire.
Boom, they're like drift tires.
Wow. Isn't that the
Yeah.
drift tire brand Accelera?
Yep.
They look good. Look good.
How
70
about how Ling Long snow stoppers?
They got those?
I hope so, dude.
These look good. What's the
New
thing?
Jersey gets ice.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need snow tires for
Only
ice.
in their cars.
Yeah.
That boom, boom,
Get that
boom.
in car.
What about the national durations?
Ooh, love a national.
Sounds like they could negotiate with China. So sign 'em up.
Hercules Avalanche.
Ooh, put some time on the board.
Nexon Wingard.
RS, I got a set of snows in NC, but it's because I drove from Charlotte to St. Louis for work. Better than my summers after it got below 40. Yeah, North Carolina, there's no way you need snows otherwise, right? I mean, I see North Carolina being warm all the time. I've only been there twice.
They get a dusting here and
dusting,
there.
yeah.
And then the whole thing just stops.
Everything shuts
Yeah,
down.
I've been in Dallas when there was snow, and it was a day after, and they were still digging cars off the highway.
How much snow do they get? Quarter of an inch?
Maybe. It's just all the bridges iced,
Yeah.
and everybody wrecked. And there was one guy in the whole state with a plow who's just literally immediately Bill Gates.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm buying a cruise ship, bitch.
A Cooper Evolution Winters.
Oof.
Cooper. Oh, we got a C price in
Whoa,
car.
details by drugs. You're going to fucking run the 23s on there?
He's getting snows for the 23s.
yeah, you got to
for
get the
sure.
snows for that.
Oh, Tyler Page says next in wind guards rock.
All right. Blaze it's off the rain. It's El Nino. Oh God, I don't like that one bit.
Yeah,
I was actually, you know what? I was just talking about how I read this whole thing about it's going to be a warmer but wetter
yeah.
winter for us.
I keep seeing.
And I
a
was like,
bunch
these
of
guys
that.
have never read anyway.
Yeah, no.
But now I'm banking on it.
I had an old timer. I've had old timers like farmers in my area tell me that when there's a lot of pine cones, it snows. Like you can't see the ground in my woods because it's all pine cones. I'm like, here we go, baby. Let's get it going.
Hopefully they know something.
In the mountains. Oh yeah. Oh, buddy, you guys saw snow at Smugs? That's awesome. Love that. Hopefully get the top open.
British
up,
Film
Kenda?
BlizzX WS80s for $129 out of stock. Son of a bitch.
There's Kenda Hollow.
Already starting. What the hell one is $229 a piece? $311 a piece? What the hell is this?
That's two. That's for two
Oh, okay.
Cooper Revolutions.
You Walmartin right now?
Yeah, I'm Walmart.
Best tire store.
Yeah. Walmart with the plug for tires.
Walmart, incredible prices on tires.
Just can't be
Remember when
beat.
Ben bought 4 of
Yeah.
one tire for $96?
Dude. Well, they have listing errors often.
Yeah,
Right,
constantly.
so,
If
yeah.
you can take advantage of them, it's just like,
Dare I say the lowercase J's and I's and T's
Yeah.
aren't crossed?
Dude, they
at
told him to go
Walmart?
fuck his own ass when
Yeah.
he tried to make it happen, though. They
set
shipped
of
him
four necks and wind guards,
one.
428 shipped.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
DJ
That's
Soot.
$105 a tire.
Yeah, that's a good rate, dude. For what size?
205, 50, 17.
That's
That's
great.
what I need for the old Steelies there.
Get them rolling.
They get those in 325, 35, 22.
Dude, they'll arrive in 2 days.
Come on.
Oh, no, wait, 25th, 29th. So what's the day of the 29th?
Sunday?
Sunday. Arrive Sunday or by Sunday.
yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
totally realistic.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I've
Does Home
gotten
Depot
tires.
sell tires on their website yet? Get them the same day?
You
for
know, maybe.
$7?
Maybe. Actually, funny story. My dad's garbage disposal broke,
Mhm.
so he called me, and we're looking. He's like, I just want to replace the garbage disposal with the exact same one that's in there. Guy doesn't like change.
Yeah.
So I'm
Well,
like,
he
all
knows
right,
it worked, right?
what's up?
He
Yeah.
knows it worked.
He knows it worked. Yeah, so he's got a good
You
point.
just
Yeah, I
slap
get
it
it.
in.
I get it. His other thing too is like, I don't have to change anything.
Hot
It'll all
swap
be the
it.
same. Yeah. So he's a smart man, very smart man. And I'm looking, and I'm like, there's no fucking Home Depot within like 80 miles that has this garbage disposal.
You'd be fucking kidding me.
But, however, I
How?
can buy it online, have it same day delivered for the whatever the
$9.
for $9. So by the time he got home from work, it was sitting on
It's
his door.
100 miles away, and this guy drove it there for $9.
$9, I don't know how it makes sense, but we took advantage of it. So by the time he got home from work, it was sitting on his doorstep. He had that bad Larry running.
I'll tell you what. I bought like a 22-foot ladder the other day.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like driving the 2 miles of Home Depot from my house. $9. In my house like 4 hours later. I didn't even need it. I just wanted to see if it fit.
I had 20
Had to
2
pick
by
it up.
4 by
It's so
12,
good.
20 2 by 4 by 8s. I'm sorry, by 8s delivered to my house.
It's unbelievable.
It's
For
insane.
$9. Yeah, instead of going to Jesse's house to pick up my own
Yeah.
ladder, I bought a new ladder for like $200. Paid $9 to ship it, got it the same day. Faster than I could have gotten it from him.
I don't know how it works. I don't know how they make it happen.
It doesn't. I don't think it does. I don't think it makes any sense financially, and I'm just taking advantage of it until they realize that.
Or there's just that many orders going at what? Yeah, I don't know.
I will impulse buy power tools.
Based on how quick they can get it to you.
Yeah, and just work the $9 in.
Yeah.
It's never like it's adding a lot to the tool.
Yeah.
And like if you're gonna buy it, if I'm gonna drive to Home Depot, I know I don't value my time at anything,
Yeah.
but it's certainly more than the $9. It's certainly more than $9.
The Home Depot's pretty close to you, right?
I mean, I could ride a bike there.
Yeah.
It'd be a shitty ride.
You ride a bike anywhere,
I think
technically.
it's,
I mean, depending upon the vehicle you
I
take.
think it's 5 miles from my house, and that's a stretch. I could probably get there on trails in
Yeah.
3 miles.
Okay, yeah. So not even a gallon of gas, no matter what.
And there's another one closer.
Yeah.
I just don't go to that one because I don't like where it's at. Yeah, I think I'm between equidistant to like 3 Home Depots. But it's crazy. For $9?
Yeah.
I'll buy like a lollipop.
Right.
Bring it out.
Those ones that used to be cheap at the register.
Like when I was installing the gate I was installing the fence around my garden. I needed a gate. And I was like, I can have this today for $9?
Yeah, I don't have to leave and stop working. It'll just get dropped
Yeah.
off here.
Perfect.
So I
Smart.
ordered it, sat on the couch, waited for the guy to show up.
There we go.
$9 of luxury living, dude.
Not bad.
Worth every penny.
Unbelievable. Zach Foss, what's going on? There he is.
What up? What up?
Oh.
Foss, get me one of those cool shirts that Shook definitely didn't buy me this weekend in Lock City.
I don't think Shook went.
God damn it.
Oh wait, I don't know. I don't know. If
I
he
was in
went or not.
Atlanta.
My favorite is
couldn't
the-
get there.
I'll see if I can remember. It's not that hard.
Yeah, sure.
It's not that hard.
Right. Yeah, I'll see if I can. Like, you have the text to go back on.
Yeah.
Was I supposed to do something today?
All right, yeah, I don't know. I think these next and win guards might be the winners for me.
Yeah, Foss, we'll pay you to take that Lock City Halloween shirt and put a revival where Lock City is. We need 60 of them.
Oh, so he was there.
You saw him? He
Yeah.
was there? Did he have an XL?
Did he have shirts?
shirts? I think we both asked for shirts.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, hopefully he had some big boy shirts on him. Should we ask him on the group text if he got us the shirts?
We'll wait.
It's not
We
gonna
should
change
all
our
send him
lives.
the same text individually.
I ate lunch with Shook. He definitely didn't get you one. They sold out instantly. Thanks, Zach.
Oh, hey,
Perfect.
you know what?
Well, at least we know.
I like the honesty, the clarity,
Yeah.
and
You know
the
what?
immediate response.
I
Yep.
appreciate you, buddy.
But I bet he bought like 7 sausages.
Yeah. Have him you knock out a couple revival ones for your boys over here. We'll pay for them.
Yeah. I think that's a good. place
Lynch
to
won't
start.
care.
Let's go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Who
Yo!
and Corey.si.
Hello.
Shook has been moved to the center of the earth for this week once again, so it didn't make practical sense for him to join us. So he's here in spirit.
Is he? If he didn't buy those fucking shirts, he's not. Dude.
Yeah. He might never be back.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Oh, Shook. On this week's episode, we're going to cover some automotive news because there actually is some this week. Maybe talk about some events that we didn't go to. Let's see what else happens. But as we do all the time before we get rolling, this episode is brought to you by you. That is everybody who supports the B4B. What is the B4B? Well, Chuck and I and Corey will explain that a little bit more to you a little bit
You
later.
got those numbers for
in
me,
this
actually?
episode. Good
Yeah.
call. I do not.
Get those numbers,
All right.
Daddy?
So while I'm going to do the maths and send some things over to Corey, you can think about going to our website, revivemotoring.com.
Make it hard for us.
where you
Add some
can-
money.
Right, yeah. Pop on in there. Subscribe. You can sign up for the B4B and support this group of individuals, us, Loose is Fast, Topics in the Stairs, Talking Motorcycles, who bring you some content at least 3 times a week. And, you enjoy our voices. Some say they're savory, salty, sweaty even. Something like that. I don't know. But you can go to our website and support everybody.
Something there, bud.
Everybody. Or you can purchase some of our canned coffee. We have Cold Start there on the website at the moment. We have
Smash
some
a
in
can.
stock and ready to go. Bags are getting slim, so slim pickings on our bags.
Pre-party's still on.
Pre-party still on. Okay, that's fine.
Thanks, Timbo.
Yeah.
Should we get rid of it?
Yeah, I'll get rid of that in a minute. So you can go to our website and, like I said, sign up to B4B or snag some coffee
Anytime.
or, whatever merch we have up there at the time.
Yeah, we're gonna get some new Lock City Revival motoring shirts. Boss is gonna make them for us.
Gonna hook us up. Let's get right into it.
Here we go.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
Corey, it's like a scene thing.
I was gonna say it should say just main.
I know. I was clicking
Okay.
around all the other ones.
Okay.
Just zoom in on Josh's face.
Let's see. I know I have some callbacks. And last week we wanted to come up with a thing called Shook Explains,
Oh God.
but there's no Shook here
Shook
to
explains why we
explain.
have no podcast listeners.
Shook Explains. Like there's a bunch. There's a bunch of good ones.
Oh, dude. There was a rebuttal to Shook Explains before Shook Explains became a thing.
Really?
John and Bagrider sent me a very well-written breakdown of Shook trying to explain what coilovers are.
That's
It
unbelievable.
was unbelievable. Anyway, in a roundabout conversation, we came to that it would be much better suited for John to come on the show in the distant future
Yeah.
and kind of go over his pretty much his journey of learning about suspension, from going to knowing absolutely
To knowing everything.
yeah, like a minimal to like actually learning things and testing dampers and all this like shock geometry. It's crazy. It's like Seamus level stuff, but it'd be way better suited rather than me try and reverb what he said. Wow, we got money flying in here.
Tyler Page, 99. Your mother needs their bag. Get it? Carman Cam, $10. $9 to watch Chuck carry a 20-foot ladder on a bike. I mean, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, so John will come in and explain.
Let us know.
He'll come hang
that
out.
stuff to us. Yeah.
He's got his hands tied at the
Shook,
moment.
yeah, Shook didn't do a good job. Shook doesn't know. Oh, my God. Jordan, welcome to the
I think that was
Castle,
I think that was
$4.99.
edited by YouTube.
Or he's smart enough because he's written it in the past and it's got taken down.
Right. Yeah, that could be the case.
Yeah.
So he's discreetly writing.
Shook's unbelievable, man.
It's a
Shook
power
the
move.
rabbit.
It's a power
It's really a
move.
power move. Wow.
I can't stop looking at it.
It's smart.
How did YouTube know to make it blue?
Mega Blue?
Good
It's the
question.
only blue one.
Maybe because that one's going to disappear sooner than the others.
Oh,
Maybe.
well, anyways,
Oh.
Yeah.
Jordanson, we can get going.
Yeah.
All right,
finally.
sweet. So Shook explains. What do you got, Josh?
Well, it would have been nice to hear Shook explain
There's always next month when he shows up.
how internal bypass shocks work.
Oh, that was exactly what John was talking about.
Oh, God.
And then it also would have been nice to hear him explain how mag ride on vets and caddies work.
Wow. I
I'm
would
actually interested in how it really works because I don't know how the mag ride
I
works.
kind of know how it works,
It's
but
Do you
want to
do
it
Chuck
explain
explains?
it changes the frequency, right? Like there's a
Yeah, it
voltage
turns the
that
fucking magnets on.
yeah.
You change the frequency and it changes.
The-
It's like a million times adjustable. So as the frequency changes, it gets stiffer or softer.
It's metallic liquid in there, like a paste that you apply a voltage to and it stiffens.
Matt Word, $10. Your mother goes to the castle. The chat's getting totally out of pocket. I think we just
it's
bought
perfect.
another set of
It's
cans.
perfect.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, well, it's like, okay, mag ride, like magnets. We're going to do a group explains.
Yeah.
We're
Group
do
split.
group
But they
explains.
sold that technology to like Ferrari and stuff,
Yeah.
and Caddy did it. I mean, it's pretty cool shit.
When Cadillac did it, it was like the
$10. Tim Connors. Jordan mom said hi. Jordan's mom said hi. Jesus. Getting rough in there. She must be in the castle too.
She's the queen of the castle.
Unbelievable, dude. If you're a podcast listener, just know that our chat's going out of control, and I tell you every week that you should join
Yeah,
it.
you
And
should
it's
come
It's
on,
really paying dividends
hang
right
out.
We've made it 30 seconds into trying to explain how mag ride works.
For the
now. Yeah, I think it's for the better that we don't.
perhaps.
I just think of the way like magnets repel each other
Yeah.
because of the poles.
Yeah.
They must be able to change the intensity of that repelling. Am I making sense?
I don't think that's how magnets. Well, yes.
You know how like bigger magnets will like push away from each other even harder.
Yeah, I
but like
think it's a-
little
it's-
like
I
wimp
think-
ass magnets you can squeeze together.
I
you
think
can
it's some
force it.
electromagnet shit going on.
The best
some real
way I
fucking
can,
hard shit.
The best way I can put it into a visual, and it's going to be a real way off. Do you remember when you were a kid? They sold this piece of
Who
cardboard.
the fuck is Walter Smith?
Walter Smith, $10. Junk food and meat. Sunday the 29th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. I got a handful of different notes. Picture the old school. You'd find it in a
Chinese finger trap.
in a what do you call it? Like a Walgreens or something like that, whatever the equivalent. There's a piece of cardboard with
Do your blood
plastic on
pressure?
top, but the piece of cardboard on back had a dude's face who was bald.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of metal fragments that were magnetic at the bottom, and you could control those. Oh, this is exactly what Tim Connors is saying.
Yeah.
You could control those via the actual wand that you got. So think of those metal fragments in a magma, a hot liquid magma. Magma that you apply a voltage to or change the frequency that already has the voltage applied to it, and that will stiffen or loosen it. I think that's roughly it.
Matt Rabbit Design, a scientist. I will bet we are a few short years away from that MagRide technology being used in D implants. That's probably one of the greatest revelations we've ever had. You should probably copyright that immediately.
Inject me,
Nothing
baby.
like a bunch of metal floating around in there.
Just fucking inject me.
Seamus in the chat.
You have dick ride settings.
Jesus.
Hey, while you're in there,
Tighten it up for me.
CHP.
Oh my
192
God.
Bucks for not Mustang cams. Hashtag car fused.
I think my car fusion has sorted itself out, unfortunately.
Bucks for existing.
Bucks for living, right? Having a place to live. Yeah. So I think we covered MagRide pretty good.
I think we nailed
I
it.
think we nailed it.
Listen, I've got an idea of how it works. You've got an idea how it works.
Tim Connors, I mean, he's usually pretty good with everything. So like, he reassured me I was on the right path.
I love that we explained it before Seamus got in here just to shake his head the whole time. Oh, that's good.
He's wondering what the hell we're talking about.
Imagine an MRI with that implant. Oh, God, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Good Lord. It's like fighting Magneto.
Yank it right off you.
Yeah. I seen that episode. Wolverine gets his bones pulled out.
Yeah. All right. I don't have any callbacks. I have people who sent me stuff, obviously, for Shook Explains and some news stuff.
Okay. I can start.
Yeah.
We went to Georgia. I don't know if any car stuff happened in Georgia. We were like driving through the projects and got cut off by a Phantom, which was crazy.
Yeah.
I think it was Rick Ross. That was amazing.
Rose, what'd you rent?
Oh, we rented. I didn't rent a car. I was like, we're going to get there, be totally fine, right? Here's a story that has to do with cars.
Yeah.
And I get there. I'm like, yeah, I'm not renting a car, but it's like, there's going to be no parking here. And of course, like, there's parking all over this place. I'm looking at the Uber. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to rent a car. So I rent a Model Y from Avis. 4 minutes before arriving at the Avis booth. We pull up to the Avis booth. My shit's not on the board, and the line's 100 people deep. It looked like they were giving away free cars.
Yeah.
Insane. So I literally canceled on the app, and we walk over to Hertz and rent a Model Y. And we got it pretty quick.
Yeah. It was, I don't know, 5 minutes?
If you're going to the Atlanta airport, though, and renting a car, at the exit of like the car rental place is like an old school one where everybody's stuck forever.
Yeah.
So we went to the Model Y, which is my favorite rental car. Pro tip, if you rent an electric car with Hertz and don't charge it, it's $25, which is worth it all day long.
Flat rate, yeah.
And they're making out because I think it costs $10 down there to charge one.
Yeah.
But who gives a shit? Like,
Yeah.
$25, you don't have to think about it?
yeah, you just run it as low as you possibly can. So yeah, we rented that. The thing was awesome.
Yeah, it's great. Tons of room, 4 people, easy, bags, nothing.
Good sound system. Yeah, it was great. So we rented that stupid thing, and I think that's the only car thing we really did.
I still think the UI sucks.
I think it sucks too. Like, the navigation would have been totally acceptable like 5 years ago, but now it sucks compared to like when you're going, especially Atlanta. For those who haven't been to Atlanta, which is me, it's a fucking gigantic city.
Yeah.
And usually when you're using like Android Auto or something, when you get to like a real shitty intersection, it like explains it a lot better.
Yeah.
Not on this. It still stays zoomed out. It's like, yeah, take one of the lanes, buddy. So that
There's
sucks.
4 options,
Yeah.
and there's just a big blue line over all of them. You're like, I don't know which one.
Yeah, we're just going to go down one of them and it'll reroute us. So yeah, that was fun. There's a ton of traffic down there. And then we ended up in Savannah for a couple days. And we had the best driver on earth.
Charlie.
Our hotel wasn't like in Savannah, like downtown. So the hotel had a car,
Yep.
a Model X Plaid,
Jesus.
which is crazy. And the driver's name was Charlie. This guy was fucking unbelievable.
Shout out to Charlie.
You'd call him and he'd just show up and he'd just take you wherever you want. So first off, the Model X, total piece of junk.
Okay, so this goes to like what Matt Wood said, I think 2 weeks ago. And I was like, I don't get that because I've never really been in a Tesla that was like built like shit.
Yeah.
This Model X Plaid, awful.
Dude,
Really?
those fucking gull-wing doors squeak like a fucking wooden ship crossing the Atlantic.
Did you see the yoke?
Yeah, it was all worn out.
Yeah, the top of
That's
the
good.
yoke.
Charlie had strong hands.
Well, it's because you only have 2 positions to put your hands in.
Yeah. This thing, you know when you like, there's just plastic and leather like rubbing together, just making that creaking noise?
Yeah.
It was that
It was Creeksville.
all the time.
And it had the whole door panel of the sky door in the back ripped off for some reason. We don't know where it went.
I have a feeling that was someone trying to close the door on their own and probably just tore the whole thing off.
Yeah, it was something. So here's a great fucking story. We're driving to dinner through downtown Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
There's some kid on the sidewalk tearing ass on an electric scooter. Goes to go through a fucking puddle, like where the sidewalk goes into the road.
Yeah.
Catches the front wheel, gets fucking wrecked.
Oh my God.
Lands in the puddle in front of a group of people. Charlie Rose Element goes, wipe out!
Oh no, dude. Oh no.
This kid was dead.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Soaked.
Dude, electric scooter accidents are unbelievable. This kid got fucking... It was like... There was like a line to get in somewhere, and this is where this kid wiped out in a puddle in an
Oh,
electric
no.
scooter.
The biggest concern of everything is that, like, we had been there for a few days. It didn't rain. We don't know where this puddle came from.
Yeah, that puddle was definitely straight bumpy.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. What's that page we follow? Scooters behaving badly or something?
That scooter one, I forget what it is.
I forget what it is, but yeah, it's a good electric
This
scooter
dude hit the
page.
ground like a fucking ton of bricks, man.
Did he
Holy
get up?
Shit. Yeah, he was kind of... He was like figuring out where it was.
I'm a little woozy.
He didn't hit no bell, though. I think he was going to pick that thing up,
That's a-
keep going.
Ding, ding. Actually, on the topic of going to Atlanta and Savannah, I wanted to bring this up. I watched Dazed and Confused on the flight down.
Mm-hmm.
That is a car movie.
Yeah, I got to watch it again, dude.
I don't know if I've ever watched it.
That is a car movie. That like, there's not a scene that doesn't have a car in it that you'd be like, whoa. Like,
Yeah.
That's such a car movie. Every single... First of all, I don't know where the fuck these teenagers got these cars to be
That's how
driving.
it goes, baby. The cheap back
Obviously,
in the
I
day.
get it's a movie. I get it. But, like, dude, every kid is driving just an awesome, awesome car. Some of them are, like, hot rodded. Some of them are just, like, these totally stock, like, beautiful, like, old Novas and stuff that they're driving. It's an awesome movie. It's fun. But, like, dude, that is a car movie.
That's it, man.
If you like, it's, like, a different classification of cars, though.
Yeah.
It's all American.
Yeah.
All American car
Nah,
stuff.
I got to watch it again.
Nostalgic.
It's a car movie.
TCS in the chat make me feel old. I'm 35 years old. Take pity. Oh, come on.
buddy.
Come on.
I'm 34, big guy.
Come on, daddy.
Yeah, I went into it. I was just like, whatever. It's a quick fight. Like, let me kill some time or whatever. I wanted to do the. I was watching. I told you guys, watching the movie with captions, with my headphones in, listening to a podcast.
Which is the most asinine
Fucking,
way.
he was reading a newspaper, too.
I was just gonna write. You should write newspaper in one hand while you're
Reading the
writing down
Sun-Times.
notes in the other.
Yeah.
Listen, it
He was
was great.
transcribing his notes for today.
You're
dude,
consuming every.
Unbelievable. I just was like, Dazed and Confused, whatever. Because, like, all the new movies,
Dude, my
for the
brain
most
would
part,
shut
suck.
off.
That was great, man. I got off the plane. I was ready to rock. I was ready to go.
Watch that movie. Consume 4
Well,
podcasts.
think about it.
Oh, you listen to InfoWars?
I intook 2 hours of, like, content
Aliens
information.
Right. No. In 2 hours, you consumed 8.5 hours worth of content.
Tim, you watched American Graffiti on your flight from Salt Lake? Jesus. That's a deep man.
More
That's
than I would
fucking,
watch.
that's a deep man. I
That
watched
is-
that in
that's-
class.
Yeah. But yeah, go watch Dazed and Confused. It's a funny movie. It's a cool movie, but it is a car movie.
I also watched a movie. I got to partake in the cinematic masterpiece that is Fast X.
Brokeback Mountain? Oh,
That is Fast X. I cannot even begin
I
to
gotta see it.
explain.
Was it on the plane? Was it available
Fast X was on the
Fuck
plane.
me.
Yeah.
It's on. If anybody has Peacock, it's on Peacock.
What the fuck is Peacock?
I don't even know. It's like
CBS.
NBC or
Or
whatever.
something like that.
Some we somehow have it. I don't even know how we have it, to be honest.
You better check that fucking credit card bill. That's how you have
yeah,
it, buddy. You get
something.
wrong out.
So we have that. It's on there.
How was it? How to make you feel?
I don't even know.
Really? Scrambled.
I was entertained, so I guess that's the job done. You know,
yeah.
sort of like Bush putting out the sign that says we won, but
No, it was mission accomplished.
mission accomplished. That's what it was. Mission accomplished. Jason Momoa might be the worst actor I've ever seen in my entire life, and that says
Really?
a lot.
You said with a movie with Vin Diesel?
And that says a lot when you have Vin Diesel right on the side
was
of him.
Tyrese in that movie?
Yep.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
There's
That's
a lot of
fucking-
people.
I mean, first off, obviously Vin Diesel is the greatest actor of our generation, but
Yeah.
Tyrese? Wow.
Pivotal role for
Wow.
him. Pivotal role.
Was
for him.
Ludacris in it?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
Yep.
surprised we didn't see him.
Luda.
Just some of the, like, we all know how, let's put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch 8 or 9. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously. I think they
At this
undo half
point-
the things they do in 8.
Right. At this point, you can dive right in. You could probably go 1 to 10 if you really want to.
John Cena not great either. I disagree. Tim Connors. John Cena's funny as hell.
Highlight of the movie.
Terrible actor.
Highlight
that's
of the
true.
movie. I don't even want to say what John Cena drives
Yep.
because Corey'd be very excited.
The Fox Body?
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Oh wow. Oh wow. We gotta have a team view.
It's so ridiculous.
Are there any good actors in that movie?
All of them. Oh, great.
No, but like traditionally good though.
No.
Okay. Is Statham in it? Even he's not a great actor.
He makes an appearance. He's in there.
I'm a big Statham guy.
He's in
Rock.
there.
I'm a big
The
transporter.
Rock's a decent actor.
You gotta watch through the credits.
Oh wow. So he's who's a good actor in those movies?
Oh,
The Cars.
the chick Charlize Theron or whatever.
Oh, what a babe.
Isn't she considered a good actor because she's in like so many different things?
I don't care what she does. Yeah.
I don't
She's
even know
in
who that is. There.
She was in Mad Max.
Charlize Theron. She's
Yeah.
like, come on.
Oh, okay. I know who it is now.
Yeah.
Took me a minute.
Who's the other broad in that
I
movie?
believe she's in Fast X. I don't know, unless I'm thinking of a different name. I don't see it on the bill there.
It's not on the bill.
Oh yeah, she's in there because it shows Fast 8. Yeah, so
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
in there. Yeah, the cast of everybody's in there besides Paul Walker.
Vin Diesel, Jason Momoa. Oh, Sung Kang. He's great.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, Fast X came out this year?
Charlize Theron.
yeah,
Yeah, just came
it's
out.
the latest and greatest.
Wow.
It's the beginning of the end because Vin Diesel said, "Oh yeah, when this movie's coming out, we're gonna have 2 more."
Dude, he's got 5.8 on IMDb and 56% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I mean,
It had a $340 million budget.
Cardi B.
oh, I
Paul-
believe it. I
Paul
believe it.
Walker. I'm sorry, babe.
He's kind of in there. He's
Oh,
mentioned.
Wow, there really aren't any good. Oh, Pete Davidson's in there. There you go.
He is randomly shows up. Somebody starts tripping balls. I lost that. Didn't know what was happening.
Oh, Bow Wow's in it.
Is he? Maybe I might have missed him.
Tell you what, if you're talking business, budget $340 million, gross $714.
So it
Way to
did
go.
good. Did what it needed to do.
Yeah.
It's like a bucks for the boys
the
level.
character that
Wait, Gal Gadot's in there? I don't think so.
briefly
Is she really?
towards the end.
I mean, Gal Gadot.
Jason Momoa's character. I don't. Hopefully, somebody's in the chat has watched
Details
this.
by Doug Ludacris. She's in 2 of the movies. What are you talking about? Oh, probably talking about me talking about stupid shit about some actor. Yeah.
His character in this movie, I have no idea what it's supposed to be.
Whom?
Jason Momoa's.
Yeah.
It's like
Aquaman.
they're saying he's like the devil. And he's like one of the most evil people ever,
Oh, really?
and do the exact opposite of. It's just such a bad everything. It's inexplicable. However, it's entertaining the entire time.
What would you rate it? 1 to 10.
I'd give it a 7.
Jeez.
Give it a 7 because it was
Wow.
entertaining. I mean, you watch it and you're just like, what the fuck
Waterman.
did I just watch? What just happened? But then you're like, well, it was memorable and I was entertained for whatever 2 hours.
I guess that's true.
So like,
Yeah.
it just if you want to completely zone out and forget about the world, this will help you. This will get you by.
I watched, what was that movie with Snoop Dogg in the airplane?
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane. Yeah, I remember I was on an airplane and the wheels, the wings started sounding like they were going to fall off. Like it was really making some bad noises. So I put that on and like 5 minutes in the movie, I was like, let this baby come down. Just to fucking end it. So.
Yeah, I highly suggest watching it. You can start right with that one. You don't even need to watch the rest.
Tim Connors, he's the son of the guy killed by the safe in one of the other movies.
It's true.
I'm upset that I know what you're talking
They
about.
explained that.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it, but they explained it so well. I didn't need to know about it.
I don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah, chat's getting real wild.
Another callback last week. I listened to the podcast. Scott was on.
Big shout,
Well,
Scott.
Scott.
Big shout out to Scott. And he was talking about, and now I forget to write down what he said, but it's like something over perfection. What was he saying? He kept saying like
Shit, I
his
can't
point. His
remember.
point was like, just like use your car instead of perfecting it. Like just get out there and drive it and use
Yeah,
it.
enjoy
whatever.
it.
Like put
Enjoy.
modern Bosch windshield wipers on it.
Yeah.
So you
like,
can actually
so
use
I can
it?
actually see.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, he says there's a joy of just getting out and driving his car. So like his rally, he talks about the story of him taking his rally to Helen, Georgia, and like getting to Taylor Dragon and like driving the fucking balls off the car. Like that was like, I mean, I enjoy that so much more.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts of like going to like H2O or Waterfast, or even when it was SoWo, was the drive. The drive home sucked, but the drive there,
Yep.
nothing more exciting.
Did you drive to Sowo?
Yeah, 1 year.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's a haul. That's what that's what Scott did.
Yeah, but we weren't smart about it.
He was very smart about it, for the most part.
It was.
He said his plan was he was going to get there, and if the car broke while it was there, that's it. Doesn't
Media
matter.
performance. Don't let perfection get in the way of progress.
There you go. Thank you.
Perfect.
Don't let perfection
Derek's
get in the way of
on it,
progress.
dude.
Wow, I was.
You were
I
close.
had perfection.
Yeah,
I had
you were
perfection.
close.
Yeah.
I was here and I couldn't remember.
Yeah. But he's right. The joy of like driving your car to a thing, you get so excited because you're like getting there, and then you see people when you start getting closer.
Yeah.
You start seeing other people, and it's like, oh, we're almost there. It was kind of like when we drive to Wolfscart. You have
When
the
we took
similar.
the 2 shit boxes up to Wolfscart.
yeah, and I broke down
that
3
was
times.
fucking great.
Fucking great time. But you start to get closer, and now you get people coming in. And like now you're on the highway together. People flying by. You see that.
Yeah.
And everyone's driving respectfully.
Gets the amp up.
Yeah. But yeah, I related with that heavily. His topic of talking about that and getting out there. I know, obviously, I don't know the guy's podcast, but Chris Clewell, his big thing is just like take the car. I think that's like his saying is like just take the car.
Yeah.
And he's a big. I mean, that's like his thing. Is to just drive.
Just drive, right.
All
Enjoy
these
it.
weird places.
Again, like we see and talk about all the time, guys just buy cars, rich guys anyway, and they'll just sit.
Yeah.
They'll
That's
never.
how it goes out there.
Even Farrah gets into it, like on Twitter, every now and again. He'll post a car that was on Bring a Trailer, and he's like, "Wow, this dude, like a Camaro ZL1 or something like that," and he'll just break it down like, "Oh, this guy paid $60,000. He just sold it for 48, so he basically paid, $16,000 to drive this car 300 miles." It's just what a waste.
It's called bad investment.
Yeah.
I used to drive my older cars into work a lot more, but now, like, because I have to drop my kids off, like, as it's going to be shit time to drive in, I don't drive them that much anymore.
That's
it's
true.
Just like, you get in traffic on the highway on the way to work, and it's just like, it sucks. There's no fun to drive an old car. Because you're always looking behind you, like, oh, some asshole's going to not pay any attention to hit me. Like, let him take the X5 out.
Yeah.
The only time I'm driving my old stuff on the way to work now is, like, if I'm leaving later or something.
Yep.
Which sucks, but hey, I don't really like driving them into work anyway.
But even like just for like a trip, like Josh was saying,
For a trip,
you
it's
wanted
fun.
to drive somewhere. I don't know. We were talking about Taylor Dragon. You said you wanted to go.
Oh,
there,
yeah,
but you said
yeah.
there was somewhere else you wanted to go.
Yeah.
But like just driving to these other places. You look at Jay Speeds. I mean,
Dude, yeah.
Absolute god out there.
just tens of thousands of miles of just driving the weirdest shit all over
Yeah.
the country.
Yeah. To pick up other weird shit.
Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, still having fun.
I just need Tim to follow me around with his truck and trailer everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be
we'll
great,
be
actually.
sorted.
It'll be all right. But yeah, I resonated with that. That resonated with me greatly.
Yeah. Ghost Images mentioned it before. He wanted me to rate the other movies. 1 is by far the best. That's the gold standard from
That's
Fast
wrong.
and Furious.
Oh,
Wrong.
one is definitely the gold
Go-
standard.
Wrong.
2 is
Fake news.
2 hard pass. I give that like a 2. Tokyo Drift, I'm going to give that
10.
9.5 only because you can't be the gold standard with 2 of them. I don't want a 1A.
Yeah, that's because that's the best one.
3.
Just eliminate the first 2. Base the whole saga off 3.
But the first one, I like as a movie. 3 is better. But what do we quote all the time? Everything from 1.
Yeah, well,
It's
that's
just
just 'cause it was the
iconic.
first.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. That's the
Tokyo Drift's literally
gold
the beginning
standard.
and the end. You can cut out all the other characters.
There's a bunch I haven't watched in between, so I can't even tell you. I know there's. I think we've discussed this before. There's one with a submarine involved.
Love a sub.
I haven't got to the submarine yet.
There's just a lot of them.
I think I'm on 7.
It's a yellow submarine. They all live on it.
I think it's a shame one of them gets shot. I think this winter maybe that's a bit of homework, and we all watch all of them.
Oh, I've already started because it was going to take a little time. You can't binge them.
Mm-mm.
It's too much. It's too much.
It will shut your brain off like
Yeah, it's too
halfway
much
through
to
the
take
second
in.
one
Yeah,
you
yeah,
watch. Yeah.
That is true. Matt would ejecto-cito because that's an iconic line.
Dude, I won't watch the second one again. It's so bad. And I love Ludacris. Huge Ludacris fan.
I like the cars in the second one.
Tyrese's convertible?
Hey, that's out of pocket.
Tyrese is out of pocket.
That
dude.
Mitsubishi
It's
Eclipse,
amazing to me that
out of
Tyrese
pocket.
went from like an MTV VJ to like an R&B singer to in the Fast and Furious all the time.
Yeah. That's his role now.
That's a come up.
Yeah.
And I like that Tyrese doesn't have a last name.
It's
Just Tyrese.
it's
Just Tyrese. He's the Tyrese.
Prince Tyrese.
Yeah, same.
It's just right there.
Same.
The artist formerly known as.
R.I.P. Prince.
He's the artist currently known as
Yeah.
Tyrese. So that's great. We talk about it all the time. We got to watch them all.
Yeah, I think this winter, that's winter project.
I got this weekend. I got some real big event coming up.
Oh, there's a handful of them. Yeah.
My kids have a trunk or treat
Oh, yes.
Friday night at my kid's school, and my wife was like, "What do we bring?" I'm like, we own a fucking Star Wars
There's only
fan.
one thing you can bring.
So over the past couple days, all the boys at Katie Designs put some underglow on the Star Wars van. So we get that going. And then my wife somehow thinks we're going to get beat at the trunk or treat, which is literally impossible. So I'm starting at a base of a level no one's even prepared to live with. You know? I'm ready to go down that path.
That's true.
And I'm pulling in with the underglow on. But Corey printed out today a 68 by 54 Millennium Falcon cockpit piece of foam that I can put up.
In the windshield?
No, so you go in the trunk, so you open the doors.
Oh,
then
right,
there'll be
right,
the
right.
seat, and then it's going to have the thing.
The actual.
Yeah, so we're going hard as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's
I'm trying to
quite
win this
genius.
trunk or treat. I heard the Star Wars. There's someone else with the Star Wars themed car that won last year,
Really?
returning champion.
Okay, that's yeah. That's going to be quite good.
So I'm hoping
so
I put a hurt on them, but maybe they'll be great.
You're gonna basically that person is like the heavyweight champion when Mike Tyson showed up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's they're just like I got this.
I'm gonna imagine that if I pull in with that thing with underglow on, people are gonna be like, "Uh oh."
Yeah.
You have to like. Does it have a radio? Yeah, it's got a radio, right?
Yeah, got a radio.
I mean, you got to be playing, songs from the galaxy.
right. And we're doing my kid's school is great.
Yeah,
It's a Catholic school.
yeah.
I've been trying to constantly get out of doing anything there, so I've been slowly trying to convince the guy who runs it that I'm Jewish. And the greatest scam of all time. My wife's so mad at me. But I just slowly slip in something here and there. Talk about a moil.
Do you perhaps have an R2D2 yarmulke you can wear?
I got to do something, dude.
Just something, right?
Because I'm just trying to not have to do anything. I pay. Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
But I'm not trying to volunteer. You know what I mean?
Right,
So if it's like a church thing, I don't want to go to the church.
Right.
So I figure if I go down that route, he's gonna be like, "Oh, that's fine. Your father, he's obviously not gonna come."
Right.
So working on that. So if anybody has any tips
Perhaps,
how I can really slam that through?
perhaps a dreidel you can borrow.
Yeah, dude. I mean, whatever. Well, they came to my house when when the kids first got in.
Yeah.
And my house has a oh my god, a little script that they put in the doorway. Oh, Mezuzah. And I saw him see it, and I was like, "Here we go. This is the start." Because someone else the previous owner got that put up. I'm not gonna take it down. That's crazy.
Right.
I'm gonna fuck with other people's stuff. So he saw that, and I was like, you could see the light turn on my eye. It's like, oh, this is how
That's the ding.
I get out of this forever. Yeah, hit him with a shalom here and there. So we're going to see what happens, but that's currently my breakdown, and I'd like to incorporate it in my Halloween presentation.
Are you guys going to dress up yourselves?
I'm dressing as a taco.
Okay.
On brand.
It's perfect.
I have a taco costume I bought like a decade ago, and I wear it every Halloween. Show up, Sylvester Stallone. Oh, I should change it. I should do Spaceballs.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. I should have done Spaceballs.
Yeah, there's a
I have
lot.
to have the whole van changed.
There's a lot you can do with that.
So anyways, yeah. So we get that going on. So I think we're going to do pretty good.
Is little man going to dress up as Chewbacca?
He wants to be Darth Vader.
Oh, perfect.
And he just changed it the other day to make it like harder to do.
Yeah.
He's trying to keep us moving, you know?
Yeah, as they do.
So yeah, everybody else in the family's dressing up for Star Wars, but I'm a taco man every time.
Yeah. Yeah, you just stick to what you know.
Just got to stick with it, buddy. So I got that going on. I finally got my M Coupe together. You'll love this. I bought all those parts for it, get them all in.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell you, was it here last week? Radiator comes in. Not the right one.
Doesn't fit.
So this is a little beef I got with FCP.
Mm-hmm.
You put it in the car. Here's the radiators. There's 2 radiators available. So I grabbed the first one.
Yeah.
It's not the right radiator. But it said it would fit on the website. And it's not like I put E36. I put it's a 99
Right.
BMW Z3M coupe.
It was
annoying.
that.
I mean, they took it back, no problem.
Was
but
that the radiator for the S54?
No.
Okay.
It's a radiator for like a
Probably
normal
non-
Z3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. It was kind of weird. I didn't think that was a thing that could happen on the site, or else
Yeah.
I would have I would have looked hard. I wasn't looking
Right,
hard because
right,
it was like,
just
okay,
like
every other
suggested.
website that does this won't give me the wrong one, so I'm going to be fine. So
Yeah.
I popped that in, and then so I finally used a vacuum bleeder because,
Mm-hmm.
as I told you, last time I had to bleed it, I had to raise the front end 6 feet in the air. Seamus had to use a vacuum bleeder a while ago and sent me the one he used. Then I talked about it on the last podcast I was on, and Tim said, hey, this is what you do. Grab a clean 5-gallon bucket and put the coolant in that so you don't have to switch bottles.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, I used a vacuum bleeder once. I was like, why have I wasted so much time
Instantly.
using fucking any other way to fill a fucking car with coolant?
It's great when a tool like that actually works and you're just like, what this
It's
is.
unbelievable. You just pull like 25 pounds of vacuum, block it off, put the basically big hose straw on,
Yep.
throw it in the bucket, open it, it sucks it all in, you're done. It's
Yeah.
fucking
That's
crazy. Now, there was still like 4 vacuum pounds in there when I pulled out
yep.
because it wouldn't pull anymore. So I took it around the block. Of course it gets hot. I pull over, crack the bleed screw for 5 to 10 seconds until it actually water starts coming out.
Yep.
Been fine ever since.
Just
So it
purge
must have
the
been
air.
the air bubble that was left in it, because it's the worst car in the world to bleed, was right there at the bleed screw, which is fantastic. So yeah,
Yeah.
unbelievable. Car runs fucking perfect. And you know it's funny, I had to like take my time because the parts showed up slow.
Yep.
I should do that all the time.
Which is a good
I
thing.
never will. I won't learn a single lesson from this.
How great is it?
It went together so fucking good.
How great is it? I love it. I love doing
Like,
little tinker here, little
Usually
tinker
you're
there.
doing that and you're like, I gotta put the fucking belt on. Now I have to figure this out. It's like, oh yeah, let's just look up the diagram. All right, popping on. All right, I'll come check. I'll come put the AC belt on later.
I'll unwrap one package a day. I come here.
Dude, didn't even give me. I didn't even get worked up at all.
It's the best.
I had the wrong radiator. I was like, yeah, all right,
No, just
Not
gonna
a big
get new
deal.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wait 5 days for the other one. I don't give a
Katie
fuck.
next door says the same thing. He's like, I wish I could work on cars like you.
Dude, just
He's like, you come here, unbolt a few things, and then just go
dude,
home.
just hang back and abandon ship. It's truly unbelievable.
Yeah.
Car went together, perfect first time, drives great. Because I wasn't. I mean, I definitely when I was taking it all apart in one day, that's
Yeah.
how I broke the radiator, all the other dumb shit. Paradise, dude, paradise.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, so that was good. Still working on getting the Ultimate Hot Boy body kit for my Beat. I have purchased the whole kit, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to pay 150% of that kit in shipping.
Jordan knows about that.
Yeah, he does. He sure does.
He does. Yeah. He lives that
He's buying it
life.
for a bigger car too.
The problem is the side skirts. They're longer than everybody's length. Long
Yeah.
boys. And you can ship them. They're just going to destroy you on them. I think I paid 20,000 or 17,000 JPY for the skirts. 44,000 to ship them or something crazy like that.
Wow.
Just the skirts.
Yeah.
And then the guy didn't order the second half of the body kit, yada, yada, yada. But it's going to be tight for 2-3 years from now when that thing finally gets on. when it finally gets here and gets on the car. So that went good. Working with that. That's expensive. And then my final thing is I bolted down my 4-post lift.
It wasn't bolted down.
The one that's been in there for.
Now, you don't have to bolt them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they can just sit on their own. They got giant.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Feet
they
on
got
'em?
giant lengths, but I mean, the crazy things happen. I think about it, if you put something that's like 3,000 pounds on it, if it shifts weight, like, I always get sketched out by that stuff.
Yeah, so it would, as you put it up, it would move a little. Not like sketchy, but sketchy enough.
Yeah.
So
Had a little wiggle to it.
had a little wiggle to it, just
Yeah.
shake and wiggle with it. So
Yeah.
I had Kinder was over the house today, and I was like, "Hey, I got all the bolts. You want to just bolt it in?" So he bolted it in the ground now, because I'm never gonna move the fucking thing, and if I do, I'll just unbolt it and move it.
Right.
So yeah, it should be less shady now.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. But
In the event of a environmental incident, be a little
yeah,
better.
I just can't think of a time I'd actually move the fucking thing. What do you move in lifts? It's not light. What are you moving a 4-post lift around for? Yeah.
Right. Building more of a garage.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
just
know. Yeah.
unbolt it. I mean, I've taken lifts out. You just unbolt it and cut the fucking anchors. Everybody wins.
Yeah.
So, anyways, got that done. So, shouts to Kinder for making
shit.
that happen. Very excited about putting a car up there and never taking it down. Although my M5's up there, so I think it's probably staying up there for the rest of the season.
It's up there just for good now.
Well, I lost I lost a bumper cover for it, like a and I found some website that literally all they do is pop out pieces that BMW doesn't make anymore, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
So I ordered that, and I was like, well, it's got to be a scam. Turns out it's not. They just make them. And then I get an email the other day from Poczta Polska, which is the Polish post office, and it turns out the whole website's from Poland. So
oh, really?
They're knocking them out over there. So, yeah, I'll probably see that in a week or two. So,
did you ship it? You shipped it here?
Yeah, just slow. I didn't know it was in Poland. The website's based, it's a UK website. But, yeah, so that's coming. So, actually, I'll share the site if anybody's looking for old BMW parts. There's a bunch of shit that you just can't get anymore for things that they must just 3D print, which is a good thing they do because, like, I couldn't find one of these covers anywhere. Like, mine's on the side of the highway somewhere. And I've literally, I sent a picture of the group text of it. I zip-tied the shit out of it on the bottom. So, like, at least I got a warning before she goes this time.
Yeah.
So
Corey, here's that one. Oh, sorry.
Shouts to all my homies out there in Poland knocking off BMW parts for me.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
They're big old BMW guys over there in that part of the world,
usually
right?
it's like Lithuania. It's pretty big in it, and some of the other boys out there. But yeah, the Polish guys love the old Beamers. So
Big do-it-yourselfers.
big DIY boys out there.
Yeah.
So
Good.
love to see that. And I think that's all I got. I don't know if I have any deep thoughts. I haven't thought that hard about anything recently.
Let's see. I have.
If you don't, go ahead.
Yeah. No. If you wanted to go, I have a few longer things.
I think deep in my heart that the second bullshit car market is about to be hit a fucking free fall. That's what I'm thinking.
The non-commuter, non-daily, you mean?
Yeah, I think every vet's about to go on sale. And then soon to be followed by everything else. Because I think this economic sad time seems to be real.
I seen a sad time for somebody driving a vet. This poor guy, older guy. I couldn't stop. I was not the one driving, and we were doing a work thing. We were coming back from another shop, but like, guys just at an intersection, like a T-stop intersection. Vet hood popped open right in the middle, and he's just standing over there with his red, white, and blue bandana. Don't know what happened.
Hollywood Hulk's going to come save him.
My guess is he ran out of gas.
Yep, sure do.
But I don't know.
I just look
Poor
at
guy.
I look at like the not useful, expensive stuff categories.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like a typical fucking European car guy, like watches as well, and like that whole market is crashing.
It's
like
creeping to the.
Not even creeping, depending on what you're looking at.
It's a free
like
fall.
if it's the car world, like right now, all the fucking Volkswagens are fucking dying.
Yeah,
they're all going down fast, and everything else is following it. So I think the expensive shit we don't need market is about to see a reckoning.
Unnecessary. Yeah.
Which is great because a lot of it's way too expensive, but I don't know. See what happens.
Perhaps.
It just seems like I've seen some cars go down. I've seen some cars I thought would sell immediately, not sell. Yeah, I don't know. I think people are watching their money a lot tighter than they have been for a while.
Yeah, it's
certainly not buying dumb body kits from Japan. Fucking stupid.
They're just buying shipping from Japan.
Just buying dumb shipping. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the whole kit's gonna cost me like $600.
Little do you know, you're paying for the entire boat.
Dude,
It's
fine.
just one boat.
Yeah, should just get a container.
Yeah, at this point.
But yeah, I think that's coming. I really do.
Let's see. I have a quick. So somebody mentioned it before and said car fused. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sell Mustang.
Mustang's going shopping block.
So if anybody out there is interested in it, get at me. If somebody finds somebody, I'll give you a little bit of finder's fee as well.
Ooh.
So help me try to sell this thing. Probably right around $9,000 I'd like for it. You know,
get a little taste,
little wiggle room in there.
And that's skid ready. Let's be clear.
Skid ready,
and
yeah,
it has $9,000 brakes on it.
That's true. You're leaving out that
you're
it's
basically buying the brakes.
Comes with $9,000 brakes,
and I haven't posted it to Facebook yet. I'm trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
Just obviously for obvious reasons, but I will compile a mod list.
Ooh.
And have
Hardwire
that
radar.
Mileage is 127 on it currently.
Just getting used.
Just fired it up. We just moved it out, so Corey
Started
can
right up.
move some stuff around here.
That baby just had a bunch of work done on it. You did plugs.
Plugs,
plugs.
lower control arms on both sides.
What does he
LCA.
use, like valve cover gaskets too? Didn't you?
Valve cover gaskets.
Cam, you threw a cam in when you were in there?
No cams. No
Cam
cams.
too?
Yeah, general maintenance stuff.
Tell you what, I bet you wish you did the cams now. You know how the resale value for cams is.
Perfect.
Through the roof,
I
dude.
wouldn't lose any money on that. So yeah, that's going to be for sale. Unfortunately, the fam and I are going to have to make a couple decisions for our humble abode pretty soon.
You're going to get rid of the Zert boy, throw him on the street?
no, we got to put him out there working.
Gotta
Got
get
to
him
figure
working.
something out. So
Fill that trap.
yeah, it sucks, but we got to do what we got to do. So I'm going to unload a handful of things.
Camera gear too, right?
You get some
Yep,
gear out of here?
some gimbal stuff.
You sell that thing that we're recording on right now? She's going.
No, unfortunately, it's not.
Make an offer.
That stuff's not even worth. It's worth more to us than what I'd make on it.
Oh, this because this is a moneymaker, baby.
Yeah.
Because Ronnie just turning
Moneymaker.
profit.
Turning profits, baby.
Yeah, Nick Pausar. I wish it was for a Mark II, but that is not the case. This is to basically
Mark II home.
basically to have a place to live. So yeah, we were handed a pile of shit as soon as we get back from vacation, and now we gotta start shoveling, I guess. So
Start shoveling, baby.
again, that is for sale. I will kind of include a finder's fee if somebody helps me get that thing sorted, and then we will go from there. So that was a little callback. That's why on my Instagram it's been a bit of a fire sale of just me posting a bunch of stuff that I want to sell. So
That's why I see there's a bunch of stuff missing from the studio.
yeah,
It's all gone.
we'll sell you the drill dough. We'll sell you
I got stuff to go.
some Hot Wheels. So with that said, I can hear that's the printer running, or the printer,
yeah.
pulsing.
Throw
What I
pizza in the
also
room.
wanted to mention was
Soup.
coming up this week,
Yep.
this Sunday, Bone Cruising.
Bone cruising. I'm going to that.
Okay, you are okay.
Are
I
you
wasn't
not?
clear- I'm not. No,
I'm not going.
I don't think I'm going to be making that.
Corey,
one.
you going?
I am going to try to go. However, it's still up in the air when I'm going to get back from Vermont.
I'm going to try to go. That's
Yep.
Sunday.
This Sunday. You can follow John Stairs for the details, or Widowmaker, because I believe both. Actually, we reposted on the Revival.
Yeah, come
Instagram
by
as
the
well.
buy the Mustang, drive it up there.
There you go.
Great
Take it.
first.
John K. He doesn't need a drift car, but it sounds like a good deal. That's because it is.
It is a
Goddamn
great
right.
deal. It's a great deal.
Great deal. $9,000 worth of brakes on that thing.
It don't even come with the car.
I don't know. I mean, if you're trying to get into the scene, maybe you're in the scene, you're trying to look for a new car to skid around.
Hey, maybe you're in the scene, you're driving me out. You need someone with power and giant brakes.
To be honest, if you
Something you
wanted
can drive your
to,
mother around in.
if you wanted to have a just track car and take the weld diff out,
Oh, it's true.
could do that and get yourself real sorted real quick. So, yeah, just if anybody knows, let me know.
Would you trade for a Miata?
No.
Let's move this baby.
Sorry, Jordan.
What was it? Oh yeah, so it's Sunday coming
Sunday.
up. Bone Cruising 2
Bone cruising.
at
Very excited.
Widowmaker's second location in Braintree, Massachusetts.
This is a beautiful car meet we've done a couple times at Widowmaker Brewery. Plus great food, right? Same
Yep.
food truck.
I forgot what it is. It's
Bone
a-
and bread.
No, it's not them. It's a different one. I think
What?
it's a pizza. Well, Bone and Bread is actually at Widowmaker inside Widowmaker's thing, but I think there's another food truck that's going
Is
to be
it?
there.
Wait, they're
Oh.
inside?
Yeah.
What do you
yeah.
mean? They live there now?
I believe they've teamed up with Widowmaker and have I guess you want to call it restaurant, small restaurant. It's not really a
I love
restaurant.
this.
It's just there's food inside there at the
Those
second
guys have
location.
great food.
They do. They
I
do.
love that. And there's going to be another truck.
Yep.
Pizza and more.
So that will be again this Sunday.
That casting couch is not for sale, Tim.
Follow all those for TCS. Hit me up. I'll let you know. Follow all that for more info. A couple other things I wanted to mention. Open Air Imports. The last few days is still for the pre-order for the hoodie that we're on.
There
That
we go.
supports breast cancer awareness. So go to their website, Open Air Imports. You can go to the shop and you can see that pop up. I will include the link just like I did last week right in our episode details. And then certainly, last but not least, donations for the KD/Ocean State Dubs toy drive. I was
Yeah,
over
buddy.
at KD's a little while or earlier
What's
today,
going on over there?
and I happened to look in the corner and went, "Why are there toys over
Toys
there?"
are
And I'm
already
like,
there.
Oh shit!
My kids
they're
already tried to steal them.
Already collecting toys for
Yep.
the toy drive. So, if you have stuff, if you know you can't make it, I
Never
think
too early.
That's November 19th, I recall.
I
believe
believe
that's what it is.
that, yeah.
So, if you know you can't make it and you still want to participate, You can drop stuff off. Hell, you drop it off to us, we'll get it to them, or you can drop it directly off to KD and the boys over there. So
Yeah, we're to get going, get these kids, make sure they're having the happiest of holidays.
that's true. That's true. Especially nowadays where it is an what do we call it? An unrecognized economic sad
It's an
time.
economic sad time.
Yeah. We got plenty of money to send elsewhere though.
Yeah,
perfect.
send it wherever you want.
It's fine.
Hey, where are you in the world? You need cash?
We're
We got you.
the Oprah of fucking
Exactly.
funding.
Get whatever you want.
Yeah. You got a problem? We'll solve it.
Yeah.
Fuck ours though.
Fuck these problems, bud.
I think that's it from my little spiel. I don't think I have any other callbacks. I don't believe I have any deep thoughts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Corey, deep thoughts.
I ain't got nothing.
Nothing.
I got nothing. Sorry, I was working on my notes over here.
We're out.
Yeah, no worries.
We're out.
Well, that and I was recording. We've got some new reviews that we're gonna
Ooh.
mention very shortly.
Are you watching a feature film as well?
No,
I'm also watching Boondock Saints over here.
not right now. Not right now. Later.
He just happens to watch Boondock Saints. Like the,
He does it
the
during
most
during
random-
every podcast.
the-
Gets fired up about Boston.
I'd like to keep my brain firing at all
Yeah,
cylinders.
dude.
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
keep it learning. Gotta
That's the
stay
thing. He's
learning.
just multitasking. What do you do when you're driving? Like everything?
He just reads.
Just reads.
Just reads.
The driving's actually like the time. It's like I'm just.
You throw on some Dido and just hammer it.
Right.
I usually argue with myself. Honestly, yeah, it's usually.
I would love to hear that conversation.
Nice self-argument.
Yeah. I usually just argue with myself.
I love that.
So
Okay, well, speaking of record profits, boys.
Yeah.
Bucks for the boys. What's Bucks for the boys, you ask? Well, Bucks for the boys is our sustainable donation system in which we ask you if this podcast is worth anything. Anything at all to you. Put a number on it. Send it to your boys at Bucks for the Boys. You can go on the old podcast website, revivalmotoring.com/B for B, Bucks for the Boys, and pick a sustainable donation, which will actually, you can pick an amount that you want to give us per podcast, per week, per episode, whatever you like. And it kind of helps us big time to have the sustainable donations to plan for the bills, plan for life events, beautiful events we can do, merchandise, etc. So we really appreciate everyone that's on the Bucks for the Boys. However, we do offer a one-time donation system, which we like, in which you go to the PayPal, you type in info@revivalmotoring.com, you type a number that means anything to you, $4.20, $420.69, and you send a message in there. We are contractually obligated to read that message on the podcast, and it also helps us massively. And you will see once we get to the BPL how massive your contribution, in fact, is.
It just waves of difference.
Waves of difference, changes our whole lives around. You know what I mean? we get that $1. Listen, we're wearing new shoes every day, baby. Let's go.
forget new socks every day.
Yeah, we're doing straight shoes. I'm not going to wear socks anymore. You're not going to get these things stanked up.
Can you imagine that? New shoes. That's wild. I'm sure somebody does it.
I mean, it's not totally unachievable. It just depends on what kind of shoes you're willing to wear
Right.
for the gig, you know?
Velcro New
Yeah, if you bought
Balances
the right
every day.
shoes and resold them after one wear, you
Yeah.
could probably do it for a goddamn long time.
Velcro New Balances
Dude, you could probably get
In-
some hype dunks and just every day.
in
Just swap 'em.
black. Just full.
Love that. I was at the shoe store today.
I like what Tim said.
What did it say? The only thing you can't plan for is Shook's attendance. That's very true. And the
That's
Bucks for the
true.
Boys will not help.
Yeah, that will not help
Right.
us have someone here to help
Regardless.
us.
Yeah. I don't think. I mean, we'd have to make a lot of BPL to pay them.
Quick Bucks for the Boys secret edition of what happened to me today is I went to the shoe store to buy a pair of sneakers for my buddy, and some guy bought in and brought some limited edition dunks, went outside, gave his credit card to the homeless guy outside, and sent him in and to tell him his friend told him to come in and buy size 11 of the same dunks.
It's the best power move. I can't even believe it's so
I knew
good.
it happened.
It's so good.
And this homeless guy, like, was certainly deep on the spectrum. And it
Yeah.
was just, he just said 11 and a half.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
all right, buddy, we know what he just bought. And the kid was just standing outside the
Just
window of
waiting.
the store.
Just looking.
Looking in, seeing if he's going to do it. I hope he bought him like dinner or something.
He's trying to intercept that
No.
credit card coming out.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, we should give him the wrong shoes. We just said black shoes. But nonetheless, anyways, back to Bucks for the Boys. Listen, we know it's an economic sad time, and it's not for everyone to donate cash. So you can also help us produce the show by hitting us up on the emails, the Instagrams,
Yep.
whatever else crazy networks Josh is on, and hit us with like tips, tricks, pictures, musics, whatever you like.
All sorts of stuff. We got a lot of
Reviews.
stuff this week.
Reviews, all that kind of stuff. Yes, we do take reviews. We will read every review. We'll get into reviews in a little bit. What else do I have? Sustainable, other ways. Oh, God, some of the best ways to help us out. That costs no money at all. Can't believe I almost forgot about this. Easiest thing, tell somebody else about the podcast. You got friends that are in the cars. You're a car guy. Those are the only friends you have. Your friends that wear black T-shirts and jeans every day. Tell them about Revival Motoring. Hey, I got some guys that dress just like you and talk about cars once a week.
They have tattoos too.
Another nice way to do it, friendly way.
Yeah.
You're on a long drive somewhere. You got someone hostage. Force them to listen to the Revival
Lock
Motoring
'em in.
podcast. You know,
Lock them in.
it's kind of like Stockholm syndrome. Get them used to it. Get them in there. We'd love to see it. So force them to listen to it.
Make them feel like they need us.
And my favorite, most interactive way to deal with our podcast, and everybody that has just listened to this, I suggest do this at least once in your life, is you go onto the old YouTube at about 7 p.m. Eastern time every Wednesday and pop in our chat room. Our chat room is the giant online family you didn't even know you needed.
It's like
It's a community.
the cast of characters are always there. They're faithful. We love them.
And they're all friendlies.
Yep.
Then you'll go in there, make a lifelong connection, meet them in real life, and realize you're best friends already.
Knowledgeable, comedic, lovable, all of the above.
Yeah, it's perfect. So we appreciate everyone in there as much as it ruins, the
Our
podcast
focus.
for our listeners.
Focus in general.
And it's never ending. I mean, we had an absolute bevy of fucking donations earlier just to make fun of each other's mothers, etc.
$64.97 worth.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's ways you can contribute in a way that we love you for contributing, and we'll move on to Josh's stuff.
If you are an active B4B subscriber, you will receive some stuff in the mail from us from time to time. Some stickers, some air fresheners potentially, some letters, some postcards, and you're automatically entered to win a package from us once a month. You can be a repeat offender. You can. You're automatically there. Doesn't as long as you're B4B.
Automatic entry, baby.
Next week, we're giving something away.
Geez, already, yeah.
It's
Next
gonna be
week, November
huge.
1st.
So yeah, you're already entered. It's nice. It helps us out. Help me help you, as a wise man once said. That's all I get. We have actually we have 3 new B4B subs.
That's crazy.
Mitchell
Mitchell.
R.
R.
Been meaning to do this far too long.
Oh.
Love your content from episode 1.
Whoa.
Please tell a gentleman named Dan,
Dan.
also known as @buy.it.broken,
Buy it broken.
buy it broken, to fuck his own ass.
Please fuck your own ass.
There you go.
Dan
Buy it broken.
@buy.it.broken, fuck your own
We'd
ass.
like you to fuck your own ass.
So that was from Mitch R. Big shouts.
Mitch finally getting in there, leaving messages.
Then we have Wyatt J. Big
Wyatt
shouts.
J.
No message, just a new subscriber.
Love you, buddy.
So
Thank you.
And Sean R.
Sean R.
I want to thank you guys for
R
doing.
stands for real one.
That's true. Real, recognize real.
Yeah.
Sean R., I want to thank you guys for doing what you're doing for the local car scene. The vibe you guys and your events generate are the closest thing to the OG Bees meets we've had since they ended. Never a dull moment with you guys. So big shout, Sean R. We appreciate all y'all.
That's huge. Oh, Pure Visual Media. I have a call back from a few weeks ago. Chuck wanted to know where to get the sugar-coated barrel candies. Lick in Foxwoods Casino has them. Sorry, I only have so much time to come here and say it. You're the best. You could have just messaged us online, but it's amazing that you came here and told us that I'm going to have to go to a place called Lick now. Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Foxwoods Casino. You can go there. You can go to the Sugar Factory and then go to Lick.
It's the story of my life, dude.
Maybe top it off at the Scorpion Bar.
Unbelievable.
So that is our new B4B subs. So big shouts to all you again.
We get some reviews, Corey?
We certainly do. Before we
love
jump
that.
into the reviews, we're going to hit ourselves with a BPL.
BPL.
We are up from the previous week. We're at 13 cents per listen. Lucky number 13.
Wow, Shook must have done an incredible job on the last podcast.
It was Scott. So we got 2 reviews. It's a great way you contribute to the podcast. Certainly helps us out there. Let people know that it's worth listening to. First one, 5 stars.
Oh, that's all we accept.
Yep.
It comes from Carlito EP3.
Carlito EP3.
It says, "I love turtles."
Same.
Perfect.
Right to the point, baby. Let's go.
So there's that. Next one. It's 5 stars as well. It's left by The Real KO.
The real KO.
The real knockout.
What it must be. This show is the bee's knees. Straight
Oh.
baller, funny, and fun.
Oh,
Hey, you know.
Thank you.
That's how we like to.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. So there's the 2 reviews. Looks like that took a few seconds for someone to leave, and it's greatly appreciated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the 5 stars that we're talking about, baby. Let's
That's it.
go.
Bring in the heat. Bring in the fire.
Yeah,
We like
the I Like Turtles one, or I Love Turtles, is really...
Hits home. You know, it really
Yeah.
hits home.
My buddy that owns the bar today came by that I play at, and he got a 2-star review, but someone didn't like the music a random DJ was playing there. He said the EDM music is like a lackluster.
Basic.
And named a bunch of DJs, a bunch of music he likes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
left a 2-star. That's rough, dude.
That's basically like a why don't you have the same opinion I do?
And my buddy's like, it's a different DJ every night.
Right.
Like it's a bar in Providence that only plays electronic music.
Perhaps
That's
you'd
crazy.
Perhaps you'd
The
be
amount of money
interested.
he's losing by allowing that is incredible.
Right, right.
This guy's bitching.
Right. Hey,
Unbelievable.
not everybody can be happy.
What about the letter?
Yeah, not everybody can be happy. So, we received a package, an envelope in the mail. Actually, shit. Where did I put that?
The envelope?
The photo?
The photo's right there, Corey, if you want to grab it. I believe it's on the toolbox. We received an envelope in the mail.
Oh, God.
And I don't think I mentioned this last week. I can't recall. Because I wanted to purposely wait to read the letter with the boys here. But I was like, what is this envelope? And as I was opening it, I'm like, oh my God. It's one of the best gifts we've ever received. And we received, for those watching this, a photo of Mr. Paulie Wahlberger.
Paulie Wahlberg, baby.
Signed.
Signed photo of Paulie Wahlberg.
So we don't know who sent this to us. Well, perhaps we don't until I read this letter. Dear Revival Motoring, I hope this letter finds you cruising down the highway of life with the wind in your hair and the purr of a powerful engine beneath you. My people made me aware of your podcast, and the fact that Chuck gushed over my presence at a recent corporate event, I hesitantly tuned in to the show, fully expecting to be let down, but I couldn't have been more wrong. I was so blown away by your show that I had to take a pit stop to express my genuine admiration for the amazing work you do on the Revival Motoring podcast. Your passion for cars and the automotive world truly fuels the enthusiasm of enthusiasts. It was refreshing to see someone just as enthusiastic about cars as I am a beautiful double stack on a freshly grilled bun. And don't get me started about our mutual love of pickles. Your podcast isn't just a joyride. It's a turbocharged journey through the world of automobiles. Each episode is like a perfectly tuned engine firing on all cylinders, and I can't get enough of your insightful discussions, witty banter, and genuine love for all things automotive. You guys are shifting the gears of the podcasting world, and it's music to my ears. And let's talk about burgers for a moment, shall we? Just like a well-crafted burger, your podcast is a delightful blend of flavors. Chuck, you are the juicy patty. Bringing substance and depth to every episode. Corey, you are the fresh lettuce, adding a crisp and refreshing perspective. Josh, you are the secret sauce, the element that ties it all together, making every episode an unforgettable experience. If I had to choose a condiment for Shook, it would be mayo. Not everyone's taste, and only tolerable in small doses. But you can't deny the irreplaceable pizzazz he brings to the show. I can't wait to see what exciting turns and twists the road ahead holds for Revival Motoring. Keep burning rubber, making waves, and serving up those delicious episodes. You've got a fan in me, and I'll be manning the griddle eagerly awaiting each new episode. Wishing you all the best and sending you gears of gratitude your way. Keep on rolling, revved up, and ready for more. Paul W.
Oh, Paulie Wahlberg. Confirmed listener.
Yep.
I got to put that up.
Confirmed. He's big in the automotive scene.
Oh, Paulie.
Paulie Wahlberg. Hey,
Perfect.
You're welcome here anytime.
We got to frame that.
Yeah, that's
Frame
going
it.
up. That's
Put it
going
up on the wall.
Told you guys we got celebrity listeners.
It's true. I mean, we're only one step away from Marky.
Mark and Donnie coming down. Bring the whole Wahlberg family. We'd love that.
which means doesn't. Hold on. Has Mark Wahlberg ever been in a movie with John Cena?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a great movie. What was the name of it?
What-
They were like cops or something.
I don't know. I don't know.
No clue.
Yeah, but
So
I'm just guessing. Yeah, so we're we're right there. We're right there.
Dude, we're almost
We're one step away.
We're
with
just,
the fucking
right.
Grim Reaper.
Well, Paulie W., we truly appreciate you for sending that in to us.
Nick Porzar, $9.99. Jordan's mother sustains me.
Oh my
Thank you, chat room.
dude.
Really showing why you're so
Oh,
important.
Jesus. Where's Jordan? Is he still in there? Or is he out committing adultery?
Jordan's out there committing something.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
All
Unbelievable.
right. I think that's a good time to cue the other boys.
Let's go.
News. I got a bunch of news this. Well, not a bunch.
Do
it's not
have
in.
news for you?
It's not in depth. Died like a dog. But there is some. There's a motor show
Yeah.
apparently happening
Tell me about
in
it.
Tokyo, Japan.
What's the one? Isn't it like the Japan Mobility Motor
Japan,
Show?
yeah, Future Mobility or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Japan Mobility Show 2023.
Is that usually a thing? Like a busy thing?
I think it is. And
Or is
I
it
think
just
it's,
like the Japan Motor Show when they call it the Mobility Show or something now?
I don't know. I might be getting them confused because obviously there's like the Japanese version of CES, and there's a lot of new consumer
Yeah,
electronic
and there's a
products that
Tokyo
comes
Auto
out,
Salon, which is what I always
which is
love.
specific, like Tokyo. I'm sorry, JDM. Aftermarket. So this
Yeah, I love that.
mobility show, I feel like I can't recall if this is where Sony debuted their electric thing that they potentially were going to make, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I think it is, but needless to say, this show this year has, really not ruffled the feathers, but brought up some names that we haven't heard in a while.
Run a little heat.
Let's start with the biggest, the potential update on the GTR.
This is a crazy story that I've tried to call every single end of the year show for the past 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
That
Our
we'd-
recap guesses.
we finally catch a taste of the new GTR. Was this brought there by Nissan?
It was.
Holy shit.
Let me do it
Oh, and
over
it's
here.
coming out in Gran Turismo like it did in the last one. Nissan Hyperforce concept is a future GTR shaped by Gran Turismo. What do they blur out?
Why do they blur out the GTR?
Oh, it's like Japanese porn.
It's interesting.
They can't show it.
Can't show.
Can't show the peen.
Peen's off limits, bud.
Obviously it's a concept.
From the back, it looks a lot more like the current R35, but with those taillights people buy from the internet.
The very in-depth taillights, yeah.
Does this say abuse force on the side of it?
Wait, is this a physical?
So that's what I thought was, wow, it's just a render. Wow, it's just a render. However,
No, it's in the physical.
it's physically here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
they made at least one of them.
Well,
Okay,
they made it
so-
in one plastic body of one.
Right, yeah, exactly. Non-functioning mono wiper having, why is, even in that photo, what is there a close-up of the front end of the actual car?
That's crazy. Hyperforce. Who's the Hyperforce?
Hold on, maybe
Yep.
it's not going to be the GTR.
Right, maybe it's the ETR.
Maybe it's a different name.
Is that why they blurred it?
They blur
Maybe.
it.
What do they say it's called? That says up top. It's like the Hyperforce.
I mean,
Yeah.
we really can't talk about its looks because we have no clue what it's going to look like.
Right, this is just a pure,
I mean, if the side looks like that,
that side shot.
I look at the side of that all the goddamn day.
Right.
You know what it kind of looks like? It looks like the Super concept before the Super came out.
the FT1.
The
Yeah.
one, from like 12 years
Looks
ago.
a bit
Yeah.
FT1-y.
Yeah. And this is obviously to the umpth degree of pushing design and what they think things should look like.
Is that the
as
brake light
far as
carries through the
possible.
whole cabin?
So you really know? Again, just the
What's
concept.
the top picture? Is there like a front grill thing, or we're not? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
thinking
weird.
it's not
Forged
going to be a
cabin?
GTR.
It's gonna be an ETR.
I think it's going to be something different.
Oh, those little venties open and close. It's got fender vents like the scalloping. It's got some scallopini on there.
Gallop.
Love to see a scallopine.
So what is this ASSI B E-Force? Do we have any information
It says
on what
1,000 kW, so it's probably all-wheel drive system or something. That one doesn't have the ASSI BE force.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Go back up. I think that's different.
That's definitely a
dead,
different car.
That dead side shot isn't the same car.
No.
Because look, it has
No,
the black
that's just
thing at the wheels that
that's
go up
just a
again.
render. That's fake. Right
Go
there.
north to the other side shot. Is that whole black thing not there in front of the rear wheel? If you go up,
Yeah. Well, actually, on this.
no, it's cool. It's totally different. It's a totally different car. Okay.
Yeah.
There was a description below that photo that said what it was.
Oh, was it something?
All right. So yeah.
Oh, that's the Nissan Concept 2020 Vision Gran Turismo.
right. That was
Okay.
the one that was in GT in 2014.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's because it's like the same year as the Super one.
Right.
Okay. Well, the 2014 one looks way better.
And it's not even worth getting into what they're saying for numbers and like all this sort of stuff. It's just this is the first at let's see, grain of salt. This is the first iteration of an R36 that we're even getting. The breadcrumb trail of an eventual R36, a replacement for the current GTR.
It's how the 35 started. So
Yeah.
Well, we're seeing it.
Yeah.
There you go. That's,
And again, if there's elements to this, cues to this that they take,
Do we have an ETA?
December, Santa's bringing it.
Santa
No.
or DeSanta?
No,
DeSantis.
Ron the Don's bringing it, but Florida
No, there
release.
is nothing. We get
Does that say spline splitting power?
yeah.
Of spine bending.
Yeah.
spleen bending.
Expect plenty of power and spine
Expect to
bending,
be pissing blood.
Yeah.
shitting out of your mouth. So yeah, that's one concept.
That sure is, buddy.
That's
We have-
very much a concept.
Here's the one we want to talk about.
Another one,
The classic Honda preload.
bringing it back.
It looks like the front of a CRZ,
Yep.
It does.
which I love the front end of.
Elongated.
I hate it's a short hood. It's like the opposite of
is
the
a
Porsche.
short
Got
hood.
the short hood.
Um,
It looks like a BRZ, like a new one.
Really does.
/ Lotus.
black wheels really work on it for some reason.
Well, the Stormtrooper
Yeah.
colorway, I'm fond of that to begin with.
So the word is that this is just a Type R, but in a cool body.
Well,
I don't know about a Type R. I think a Civic.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
closer
boy.
to a Civic, reworked Civic in a cooler coupe format, using those components.
I don't hate it. How close
I
to production is this
quite
baby?
like it. I didn't see anything about actual production date. However, if it is actually a Civic underbody with some reworked body, it shouldn't be too far off.
I mean, this comes from the drive, considering that, as well as Meeb's plea to keep expectations high. I'd say it's safe to be cautiously optimistic that we'll see an electric Prelude sports car on the road within the next few years.
Was Prelude not constantly a letdown in previous generations?
No,
Like
I
the
mean, I
other
don't think
Prelude
so.
always looked cool, but it sucked to drive.
Some of them had some spicy engines.
Yeah, my buddy had like the spicy one.
The
It made a lot of VTEC noise.
The
Yeah,
SH.
that's what you get. That's what you get. I did find this little tidbit interesting, and this was from today at 4 p.m. That an early version of the story claimed that the new Honda Prelude concept was all electric, but American Honda senior manager of public relations stated on social media and subsequently confirmed directly to us that the sports coupe is actually going to be a hybrid, not an all electric
It's going to be a hybrid.
specimen.
Okay.
It's at least something.
Also, Brembo brakes. It'd be cool if they came stock on the car.
Come
Yeah.
on, baby. I'm
I
into
don't think
that.
we need them, but it'd be cool.
That is my bag.
20-inch
baby.
wheels. Those still look like 20s.
Nope. Sure
Um,
didn't. Looked like a reasonable size wheel unless that car's way bigger than I think it is.
So that's that is leading me to believe that car is actually like a full-size large vehicle.
Yeah, that's
Because
giant.
those look like 18s.
That thing's as long as a Raptor.
A little tiny little spoiler on the rear deck lid I really liked. The swooping shape in the rear was awesome. Overall, I think it's a highly attractive vehicle.
It's a handsome car.
Oh,
Yeah.
we get some more photos here too.
Yeah, I
of
think
the
it's
actual.
a very, very attractive vehicle.
Side shot's hot.
Front end. I'm a big fan of.
That looks like a kind
Rear
of
is Porsche-esque.
that looks kind of like an anal probe.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I'm sure this has popped up on everyone's Instagram feed and in social media feeds. But if you haven't seen this yet, I mean, the Honda Prelude concept is awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Check it out.
Yeah, that's cool. I like
You
that.
get what we're talking about. Also, white.
White's the
definitely
color.
a great. What do they call like the?
Hero color.
Thank you, hero
Yeah.
color.
What else?
Dude, if you could get that in yellow,
Ooh.
Come on.
like the Type R yellow,
I'm
Well,
down
I was
with,
going to say, imagine a Type R version
the
of that.
Type R
with just
blue
those-
that they did. That
Sonic
Miami
blue?
blue, Sonic blue.
wow.
Wow. Onward.
I'm gonna preload.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
Mazda
Yeah.
out there doing stuff.
Yeah.
Mazda.
Mazda came out with an iconic SP concept with a
Yeah.
rotary hybrid sports car with
Love
pop-up
that.
headlights.
Twin rotor rotary engine acting as a generator to recharge the battery.
We saw this technology a year ago, maybe in a patent. I think we talked about.
Mm.
It was a rotary motor that powered a generator that powered a battery.
Yep.
So Mazda uses
So
this
it's nice because
similar
it doesn't
setup.
have to work.
Uses a similar setup in the MX-30 e-Sky Active revealed earlier this year.
Does it give any statistics of, like, all right, how big's the gas tank for that rotary motor, and how much charge can you get from it running?
Let's see. Mazda says the iconic SP engine runs on carbon neutral fuel.
Oh, okay.
Can also burn various fuels such as hydrogen. Powertrain pumps out 365 horsepower. So let's see. We've got some measurements here. I don't see anything for the size of the fuel tank. Unfortunately, I don't think they really kind of dug into that too deep.
I'll tell you what.
But
Here,
dimensions?
you see this? Where's this article from? It says it's like when Elton John re-released Rocket Man with Dua Lipa. You knew you loved the original, but didn't know the comeback would make you smile so much.
I don't think I've ever heard the comeback.
Yeah.
Are these supposed to be gearheads? Who the fuck is listening to that shit?
I don't know.
Jesus.
The size of it,
What is this? A gossip column?
just under 3,200 pounds.
Wow.
Wow.
So it is 850 pounds heavier than the Miata. However,
Under
It's
3,200
also
pounds
carrying-
is exactly the same weight as the FD.
is it?
Isn't the FD the heaviest car on God's earth?
I don't know. I mean, 3,200 pounds is pretty light for
That's
a
what
car
the GTR
nowadays.
weighs. Oh, yeah. For nowadays, yes.
Yeah. Let's see. 102-inch wheelbase.
Blue interior.
It's 10 inches longer than a Miata, so that gives you a little relation of space. Doesn't say what generation. I'm assuming they're meaning current.
Yeah.
It's 4 inches wider and 3 inches shorter.
It's got an ultrasound sensor on it.
Wow.
For that, seeing underwater, which is nice.
I can't
I like
decide
those
which one I
doors.
like better.
Are those doors opening funny, or is it just a
Those
funny
doors
picture?
are opening
They
real
look like
funny.
they open.
Or
at a 45.
one's higher than
Hey,
the
everybody
other.
calm the fuck down. Are those pop-up headlights?
Yeah. Yeah. They are pop-up headlights.
I actually not allowed to have pop-ups anymore.
Just watch me. I got a pop-up just thinking about this thing.
50-50 weight distribution. I think it's a spicy Miata.
It's definitely spicy.
I think it's a spicy Miata.
Definitely spicy.
At the very least, maybe we're seeing the future generation of Miata.
I think it's great looking.
Oh, it's
but
definitely great looking. Will they make it? Probably not.
I can't decide. I think they'll make it. I don't think it's going to look like that. I think it's going to look like a Miata.
I like everybody doing the simple text back badges.
Yeah.
Mazda.
Right. Flat. They're just doing flat
This
badges.
is a classic. This
Basically.
brand new Mazda. Say hi to your mother for me.
Rear end
Yeah.
looks like a Lotus.
Yeah, it's just
Very
it's good.
Lotus-y
I mean,
right
Mazda's
there.
good at design.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. You see the MB, you know
Yeah.
it's one of the greatest cars ever penned.
That bar is soap. Some man was washing his genitals one day, and he's like, I have an idea.
You know what?
I
This
could
would
use
look
this
good as
soap.
this.
This would look good if I added wheels.
Great as a car.
Jordan in the chat, pop-ups weigh 1,000 pounds, is why the NB Miata is the best. God bless. Not wrong. Nice style forever.
None of it matters. What else did I have here? 365. Mazda says the concept is designed for customers,
Oh,
and this is their quote, who desire a car that simply embodies the joy of driving.
Like the Miata?
Like the Miata, like the car they have successfully made for many years.
Where are the door handles?
You just wave over it. You go like this,
Wax on, wax off.
and it says "Open Sesame."
Wow.
That's obviously they have not even made a plastic version of this yet, right?
I don't think there's
No.
a physical being.
No,
Yeah.
this
Or
is
physical
just...
entity.
Although they got like the poorly buffed paint just right on that sun.
They nailed it, yeah.
You can see, I can see the spiderweb swirls from here, from the dealership arrival cleaning.
See, far less better job done on the wheel selection opposed to the preload.
The wheels on this are terrible, are they not?
They remind me...
Yeah,
Awful.
absolutely terrible.
They remind me of... I thought there was a GTR.
I mean, this is a render.
R34
Those are like
wheels similar.
25-inch wheels.
Yeah.
Put some wagon wheels on there.
They did go with the blue interior in this.
Matt Wood says it exists.
It does exist?
Matt Wood, is this it? Because that doesn't look like...
It doesn't look real.
It doesn't look like it's in a real place.
All the photos I see are the same photos we're looking at here.
I could type in new RX-7 to an AI generator, and this is the car it would make.
Yeah, and all these links don't look like they're going to be...
Is it
bring
like
me
when
to-
Dua Lipa and Elton John released the Rocket Man
It's
remake
exactly
that nobody
like that.
in the fucking podcast knows
Yeah,
about?
It's perfect. Yeah, the exact song.
Mazda don't play. They're already sending one of the night styles right now. God bless. God bless.
More concept vehicles. Toyota reveals Maverick-sized electric pickup.
Toyota was like, oh, they're coming to our market?
Yeah.
Release the Kraken.
Did
They're
they say the
taking-
name of this thing?
Yeah, it's called the fucking Tacoma. And it's existed for years.
It
Tacomas are
doesn't
big
say.
now, though.
Yeah,
Sub
huge.
Tacoma size pickup. Do they name the concept? I don't think they named it anywhere here, but I could be wrong.
I think it's he who shall not be named.
the funky C pillar slanted nose.
All I'm saying is if Toyota gets involved in the small pickup truck market, everybody else, time to leave.
Ford had a good run.
Yeah, you guys had a good time. You should have got them looking at you.
Toyota hasn't officially committed to building the EPU,
Bad name.
but it seems like inevitably at this point,
like
not
someone
having a
sneezing.
pickup to compete with the incredibly popular Maverick seems foolish, and making it electric would put Toyota ahead of the game, as Ford will eventually have to do the same. Hopefully, we'll see the Toyota EPU become a reality.
Imagine getting a
sooner than
Maverick,
later.
and then this comes out, and you're like, oh, fuck.
That's supposed to be electric,
does
though.
it have a yoke? Ew.
What?
The concept has a yoke.
Oh, everything has a yoke now.
What
They're
is
great.
that thing?
What's what?
I don't know.
That's a yoke, buddy.
Yeah, but it's like not full yoke. It's like 3/4 yoke.
No, that's like a plaid.
It's an over medium.
it's wow.
I mean, this isn't real either.
Right.
No. But with all concepts, eventually,
Yeah, there's cues.
a real vehicle is birthed.
Cues.
Birthed.
Cues for the from the
The
for the future.
Apu.
The Apu. Just a little guy.
You think they throw like a cover on it? You know what I
Right.
mean?
What, like a tonneau cover?
Yeah, I think throw a tonneau on that little baby.
Something.
You know, throw it in with
Let's see.
purchase.
Another decent piece of news.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is my only piece of news.
Confirmed
Oh, good.
next gen
Let's hear
Dodge
it.
Charger will keep gas engine.
Confirm the next gen Dodge Charger will keep a gas motor. Thank God. Gonna be an inline six. 3JZ question mark?
Turbocharged, so
It's a
yes.
3-liter Hurricane twin turbo 6-banger.
Yeah.
This is the story of the Hurricane.
That should be its theme song.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
It is now. I'll tell you what. No one should be surprised by this because Dodge is having no luck developing anything electric.
And they're not going to just get rid of their entire market.
Yeah, so this is fantastic. They're bringing out a 3-liter Hurricane. It's probably going to make 900 horsepower. Just run on straight cocaine like all the rest of their cars, and then everybody will just Hellcat swap it.
Yeah.
So God bless.
So this current engine is offered in two outputs, 510 horsepower and 500 foot-pounds of torque.
Woo!
And then the standard version, which is 420 horsepower and 468 foot-pounds of torque.
Hold on. Did you say 420?
420.
Dodge is still at it.
The source that leaked this information
Yeah.
was only able to confirm that
The president
the
of
Charger
Dodge. Yeah. Still
would
ain't
get the standard version of the straight six.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, obviously, the other one will come for the
Dodge never
SRT,
puts the bigger motor in any
Yeah.
of their cars.
the SRT version of it. But upon initial release,
Yeah, you got to hit them with the shitty one.
we can expect to see the. I mean, even
Hey,
420 horsepower is nothing to
I
shake a stick
really
at.
like the way that thing looks.
Yeah.
Look at the little fucking whoopsie inside on the goddamn hood on it. Just give me that top shot again, baby. It's got the flash on the side of
Give me
it.
the aerial view.
Dude, look at that. Look at that on the front.
The swoops.
Look
I
at the
like
wheels.
that.
Little
I like
fucking
that.
turbo spokies. They've really outdone themselves. As soon
Full-
as
Is
they
it a full glass
It
roof?
looks like a full glass
dude.
roof or pretty
As
damn
soon
close
as they
to it.
put the Hellcat motor in, which they will, this will be the best car they've ever built.
Oh,
Yeah, it
right.
already has, like, that badge
this,
on the side.
well, that's because this is the Banshee one. Remember, this is like the electric, the one that screams like a Banshee,
Jordan in the chat.
like a
Engine
cat
is
dying.
optioned based on your credit score. Tim Connors, and that's what the 392 is. Your credit score plastered on the side.
Yeah.
It's also a liftback.
Oh, is it?
Little Matt Wood.
A liftback.
Love a liftback.
You guys want a Subaru concept?
Nope, but we'll look at it.
Subaru
Oh, I saw that. Subaru X.
Sport Mobility.
Are you sure that's a concept, Josh? That looks like a fully fledged out, thought out car.
Well, I don't know what the deal is with everybody running these
Forged carbon.
marble carbon. But
It looks like it's got the no man's land side skirts.
look at
Might be the most attractive vehicle they've put out in recent history.
It looks like a one man car. Okay, so they got what are that? What's happening?
I don't even know. There's so much. There's a lot.
So much going on. I like the space capsule top look. That's a way to do it there.
What is this thing?
This is the Subaru Sport Mobility concept, my friend.
What's it supposed to be doing for me?
Right now, it's supposed to be moving it around a little bit.
Let's
Making it wiggle.
let's see. Wider JMS gun. Different
Yeah, it's
goals.
funky, all right.
The Subaru says the sport mobility concept embodies the pleasure of going anywhere, anytime, and driving at will in everyday to extraordinary environments. Thus, it isn't low slung, sleek, or and sporty,
Yeah, why
nor
would you want that?
is it necessarily the WRX for the future. It's blocky, muscular, slightly tall, and embodies the peculiar company that Subaru is. All right, perfect. They worded that great. Most of all, it looks like a modern Subaru XT.
Do you think Subaru paid this guy directly for that description?
Here's
What's a
what we need to
Subaru
say.
XT?
Hey,
Oh, go down.
thing is fucked.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a Subaru
wow.
XT. Well, that's really cool.
This new concept is the guy could have just wrote this thing's fucked. Like period.
Stepping back in time for a moment, Subaru was indeed weird before ever cool. Blah blah blah.
It was never cool.
Subaru Brat, etc.
Brad was cool.
Only the Brat with the fucking seat in the back.
Yeah.
That's the way. Those wheels on that.
I never
thing
knew
are
what
sick.
this XT thing was.
Nobody did because they're all fucking rust at the bottom of the ocean
It
right
just
now.
disappeared.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, they don't even say if they're going to build it or not.
Yeah,
they're
Subaru
definitely
doesn't
not.
say if it will build the concept or not. Yeah.
I mean, I know I don't like it, and I don't know what they could do to fix it. Besides, make it into a 400Z.
I think if it didn't have like the blue,
It get closer.
it get closer. But again, it's it's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting in the Subaru land, buddy. It's a different planet out there. Welcome to the valley, you know?
It's definitely just a different planet. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Definitely deep love for the Subarus, and we don't understand it.
Hey, crypto's going really well, right?
Crypto's going great, bud.
Well,
Going
Ferrari
perfect.
decided it's going so well, they're going to start taking it as a form of payment.
Ferrari's getting involved in crypto now?
Ferrari has started to accept payment in cryptocurrency for its luxury sports cars in the U.S.,
How many Shiba?
and they're going to extend it to Europe.
Okay.
Now, this is following requests from its wealthy customers. So these people who bought into all these cryptos and are like, we got to unload these.
They
So the exchange rate's like 10 to 1.
It's got to be. Hold on. $4.99 in the chat. Girl on Tinder says she wants to ride me. God bless. W. Yeah, I mean,
Shout to Jordan.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a
right.
little
Hey,
upset.
Jordan, I love that for you.
Yeah, that's great, buddy. Hey, send us some vids, you know?
Yeah.
Nick
Show well.
Nick Pausar immediately after Jordan said that. That's it. You are grounded.
I love that. Yeah, I mean, so the exchange rate's horrific.
No, there's no conversion.
I was
but
going
like,
to say, I'll load
it
up on
has to
some
be.
shit crypto.
It has to be. Because if someone's like, at this very moment,
Yeah,
my
I'm trying to use Doge.
my Bitcoin's worth this. No, it's going to be Bitcoin or Ethereum or Ethereum 2 or whatever. I don't know if they're gonna start taking Shiba for a Ferrari, but
I got 900 million sheep. Carman Cam saying, please bring up the Toyota concept. I said everyone needs to see it.
Where did you send
don't
it?
even know what that is.
Just what's the name of it? Write it in the
we
chat. We'll
can
bring it
Google
up.
it.
Yeah,
real
well,
quick.
definitely bring it up. I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy for Ferrari to be like, yeah, you know what?
Yeah, we'll take crypto.
Let's get into this.
Yeah, it seems like the wrong time.
This is following electric car maker Tesla, which in 2021 began to accept payment in Bitcoin. And then CEO Elon Musk halted it, obviously, because it's totally unstable. So in the end, you could have sold the car for $3.
Love that.
So, I mean, it doesn't seem to make sense. Let's see.
Toyota Ranga.
The good news is that Ferrari's
he
chief
did
marketing
send me that,
and commercial officer said that by doing this, they're going to be making an effort to reduce their carbon footprint.
Wait, what? By accepting crypto?
Yeah. Dude, it's
Crypto-
just one line of bullshit after the next line
I mean,
of
obviously,
bullshit.
carbon footprint is bullshit, period.
Yeah.
But crypto
I don't think they know how the crypto's made.
takes a massive amount of
I don't
that.
know if they know that.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
This is good. One step forward to reach their carbon neutrality plan by 2030. All right, this is dumb.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, we're bringing up Carman Cam gave us a Toyota Ranga that we're going to bring up.
The ice cream man be coming.
Wait, the Toyota Ranga is an ice cream truck?
In Indonesia?
I love
Toyota
this.
Ranga concept debuted at the Indonesian International Auto Show as an idea for a multifunctional commercial vehicle that buyers could outfit according to their needs.
Oh, it's like a Ford Transit.
The automaker has the Ranga Concept Mobile Cafe, Ranga Concept Ambulance, Ranga Concept EV Mobile Service, and Ranga Concept Pace Car to show the possibilities of what folks could do with this platform. Toyota didn't release any technical details about the Ranga Concept. It also didn't outline the vehicle's physical dimensions. Judging by the photos, it appears to be a family compact model.
Judging by the photos, with no scale at all.
Right.
I mean, that could be a
Oh my God! Hold on.
No. Go.
my
There we go.
that could be a
Oh my
desert-sized
God.
race truck. Did
It-
Toyota put that out?
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Oh, it's a race truck. Never mind.
Yeah, race truck. We can each buy one and have
Oh, let me see the campy
an
one.
ambulance, perhaps
want
a
the
firefighter
firefighter.
one, the campy one,
The campy one's pretty funny.
the old coffee shop. We
I
can
hope
sell
this thing
Revival
is
coffee with that.
gigantic.
It's going to be
This
like
is
this.
definitely a K truck.
You know what it's going to be?
lamps.
It's going to be an E350 van.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
hope
it is.
so. I hope
it's
is
an E350 van that just happens to look like a truck.
I like the dumpy one, the left one. The one that is a K truck.
Right, just big.
Listen,
I like how there's nothing connected to this wheel.
someone got sloppy with the shoppy.
Yeah, it's like, wait a
Little
second.
sloppy shoppy. Love to see
Meanwhile, this wheel's barely touching the ground. Perfect. Nailed it.
This is Indonesia?
Yeah,
Well, I didn't know I had to be so alert to their market.
I know.
You gotta keep an eye on Indonesia, man. We should go to the Indonesia. We should go to the Indonesia Auto Show next year.
Toyota says production version. That'd be amazing.
Fucking
We could barely make it to
unbelievable.
New York.
It'd be fucking unbelievable.
Toyota says a production version of the Ranga is coming in the future. However, the announcement doesn't say exactly when it goes on sale. Toyota is holding a contest in Indonesia for people to create renderings of what it could be. The
It'd be
automaker
so
supplies a
funny.
template. Oh my God! And
The winning
artists can
design.
customize-
The winning
Yeah.
design gets $6,500.
Yo,
Or-
100 million Indonesia rupiah.
Oh, I think we do good down there, boys.
Buddy, I go down there, I could have an easy 100 million rupiah.
Immediately, dude. I bet we could get someone to comp us tickets.
to Indonesia.
I wonder
No,
how much,
not the plane tickets. The
Oh.
tickets to the auto show.
I wonder
yeah.
how much 100 million rupiah get me.
I mean,
$6,500.
No, I mean there.
Oh,
when I'm
there.
you
Yeah,
could probably
yeah,
buy
yeah.
a fucking hotel on the beach.
The hotel or a
Yeah,
room?
the whole
The
hotel,
hotel.
dude. Let's go. I'm totally cool to go to the Indonesian auto show.
Indonesia sounds good.
Huge in that market.
Huge. Huge. But our Bucks for the Boys total in Indonesia, which is what we should do it in from now on,
The
that'd be
conversion.
fucking shocking. It's like 1 to 6,500.
Yeah. 25 million rupiah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
It's the most annoying thing.
I
about
hate
the
it
TV.
because it doesn't just disappear. It just
Just
like
stays. It
sits
knows
there.
you want to.
Yeah. Let's see. That's the mobility show itself.
I got one quickie. I talked about this a few months back. GM and Honda, they were going to team up. They were going to make a sub $30,000 EV for affordability's sake.
Yep. Cancel
Scrapped it.
Cancel it.
GM and Honda have canceled plans to jointly develop affordable electric vehicles as they face slower than expected demand
I'm telling you, whole
and
place is going to hell.
changing market conditions. Cancellation is the latest in a growing number of decisions by automakers to scale back or scrap previously announced EV plans.
Yep. Everyone's realizing their 2025 goals are fucked.
So this was their 2027 goal, and it was expected to use GM's next generation Ultium battery tech, and it was going to produce millions of EVs that cost less than $30,000 for all global markets.
So that's not achievable?
It is no longer achievable.
God.
So it says, since the automakers first announced their partnership, the overall outlook of EVs has dimmed due to higher cost, lack of infrastructure, which we talk about all the time,
That's what we talk about when it started.
and slower than expected consumer demand. It's almost like we have a clue.
Right.
It turns out everybody that made those goals years ago,
Yeah.
retired now.
Yeah, it's almost as if we have an idea what's going on.
And like, hey, this bag, hold it. I'm the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Good news
Yeah.
is
Yep.
that GM is saying that this program does not conflict with their plans to introduce the next generation Bolt.
Oh, thank God.
The Bolt was like a successful thing they had. I don't know why they ever changed it from their first gen one to the Volt, which then wasn't as
They
successful.
still have a Bolt, don't they?
It was like that first gen model was just like this
Yeah,
unbelievable.
that one people really liked.
And then they kind of they dropped the ball on it a little bit.
Hey, that's how it goes sometimes.
So current Bolt models start at under $30,000 without any EV incentives. So I guess
There you
they're
go.
still kind of partially hitting their little goal there.
There you go. Love it when they hit a goal.
You gotta nail a goal.
Pump the
Magic.
numbers up.
Did anyone watch F1 this weekend?
No, but I was going to ask you what the hell happened because Louis, he got penalized from what I hear.
So we know F1 cars, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like the highest level of engineering and just technology and speed and everything, right?
It's all the stuff.
The bottom of them's wood. The bottom of these cars is a wooden plank.
Balsa.
Balsa.
Now,
They used to make
these wooden
airplanes
planks
out of
are
it.
10 millimeters thick.
Okay.
Now, when you see F1 cars driving and they're on track, and then you see sparks shoot from underneath them,
Those are wood sparks?
those are they're wood shavings
Splinters.
mixed with what I believe is actually titanium.
Embers. Those are embers.
What is underneath them? Oh my god, I just had it. Anyway, there's some sort of metal weaved in, kind of in there underneath the body of the car. No, I didn't know this, but cars at random,
I think Matt just called you a jabrock.
maybe.
Oh, that's probably the type of wood.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless he's talking about Fast and Furious still.
Yeah.
Either way, we're good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so at random, it seems like they were pulled to do a plank check, which is what this piece is called, on Lewis's car. Turns out it was too thin, meaning the car was too low, so aerodynamics were out of spec, so it means he was technically outside of the FIA scrutineer's rules, and he was disqualified.
Ooh, love that.
He wore off 1 millimeter
Wow.
from a 10 down to a 9.
Happens to the best of us, bud. Promise a lot.
Listen, I can't lose one.
Yeah. Fucking, we going negative
Yeah.
out here.
The car and driver are both disqualified. So the plank is 10 millimeters thick. So if anything less
Did
than
he
9
win?
millimeter, no, he did not win.
Oh, so we get disqualified and he didn't win?
Yeah,
He was going to be second, right?
second. Yep.
Yeah.
This time
Yeah.
is passing
He
by.
was
Who
Second.
won?
So actually, there was someone, Max Verstappen.
There you go.
Max Verstappen. Listen, if you watch the race, he's his race engineer, who's like the job is to talk to Max throughout the race.
Yeah.
Apparently, Max was having a hard time with the brakes, and every single time the race engineer would like chime in to tell him something, he would fucking lose his mind. He'd be like, "Do not talk to me while I'm braking," and like just scream. And then the guy's response is so level and calm. Okay, Max, just keeping you informed.
So that guy's getting a big bonus for them finishing first. So
Right.
let's go.
Right.
That his race engineer must get paid because he just. I have a problem. I don't know if we talked about it before. I have a problem with like these race car drivers, the F1 guys, they're all prima donnas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, huge prima donnas. And they talk to everyone like they're fucking assholes.
They talk down
And
to
it
everyone.
drives me insane.
Yeah.
It drives me insane. Because, like, listen, they're a driver, but, like, there's hundreds of people involved in this team that build this car and get them there to race these cars.
Put some respect on their names.
And, like, then they get out of the car and they're
How the
like,
Australian guy is smiling all the time?
oh, Danny Rick. I
Is
think he finished, like, 18th or something.
Isn't he the best though?
Oh, he's the best.
He's the best.
He's literally
Most,
the best.
most marketable.
We're gonna see what's gonna happen with him. What do you think's gonna happen with him?
Somebody's gonna. I mean,
Is he driving for Red Bull?
he's not crashing the cars, right?
Red Bull's sister team didn't crash. No,
Yeah. So keep him around.
allegedly, Checo is going to announce his retirement this year, and that he's supposed to fill in.
Wow.
Allegedly,
Wow.
Wow.
which I think is stupid.
When's
I don't know the big picture of the whole thing. I'm not like a super nerd about the whole thing, but like Checo's an unbelievable driver. Drives great defense for Max because that's really all he's doing is just driving great defense for Max to win.
Right.
I don't think Danny Ricciardo is
Could
on the
fill
same
that.
level as driver as Checo is and can fill that shoe.
I look at him as he's out there. He can keep it on the pavement, and you can market the shit out of it.
Yeah, I mean
So if
everyone
you're
just loves to
potentially
see the guy.
Potentially growing F1 team. You're really trying to. I don't know.
I mean,
maybe
what
he's
was
the guy.
it? Coda last year, he showed up dressed as a cowboy and
Yeah.
talked in a Texas accent the whole time.
Yeah.
It would not break it.
When is
For no
Fucking
one.
amazing.
It's just- and he's from Australia.
Yeah, that's the best part.
when is the old what do they call it? Like the witching season of F1? When all the next year's deals start to get announced? Isn't it like a few races before the final?
Well, it starts on their summer break. That's where the rumblings start, and then from here on out, we'll see things
Okay.
will start. The shoes will start to drop
To where who's going to go where and
because
right.
now it's all like rumors.
Yeah.
But like Josh says, with the smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see a guy from McLaren walking into Ferrari's like lounge,
Right.
meeting with like the team principal, it's like, what's going on over there?
Big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, it is.
Perhaps.
Yeah, F1 is it's like Gordon soap opera. It's the same as the UFC.
Yeah.
Love that.
I think that's why I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, I get it. You
it's
know?
like the Kardashians out there.
Yeah. Just
Kind of.
Whatever
wheels.
they do.
Kind of. We'll see what the Vegas one's going to be like. It's 2 weeks away.
That's gonna be
and a
interesting.
half.
It's going to be a problem. Yeah, well, it won't be a problem.
No, it won't be a problem at all.
I'll obviously catch up with it the next day because it
I think
happens
it's
at
the
like
12th.
happens at like 1 or 3 a.m. or something, right?
Our time?
Yeah.
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 I think it starts at 10.
Oh, okay.
At
They're
10,
racing in Vegas.
I think it's 10 their time, which would be 1 our time.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Okay, well,
I'll watch it.
God bless.
I stay up to watch UFC all the time. It's fun.
More
Actually, you know
news?
what? Back to back, because there's a giant UFC on November 11th, so I'll definitely be up to at least 1:30 that night. Then F1
Yeah.
on the 12th. That dude, it's gonna be a rough one.
Just, I don't know. Change your sleep schedule.
Yeah. Drink a couple Red Bulls for the
Yeah,
boys.
Be all right. But anyway,
Gave some
I'm
of that-
excited for that.
some of those smelling salts.
I'm excited to see the Vegas overall ambiance of it all, because Vegas is big. Like not big in size. Well, it is a big track, but also
It's kind
like
of big in
personality.
bedazzled
Yeah,
jeans.
yeah.
You know, and
it's got to be
flip-flops.
bigger than ever for big in flip flops and big tube drinks.
Yeah. I was going to bring up the Ford Mach-E news, but I don't really care about that as much as I care about.
Nice style.
What
God
is? Do you
bless.
know what the definition of flooring it is? If you just kind of graze over it, the Ford Mach-E recalled. Because
Wide open pedal events. Wow. Wait a
is it
second.
like heat dissipation or what?
Hold on. The problem. So Ford Mustang Mach-E recalled because battery can't handle owners flooring it. The problem seems to be present after one too many wide open pedal events or while DC fast charging.
Glad I didn't rent one of those.
Yeah. Ford is recalling nearly 35,000 units of the 2021-2022 Mustang Mach-E equipped with the extended range battery over concerns that the electric crossover could lose power while driving. The recall is the Oval's second attempt to resolve an issue with the component found inside the Mach-E's high-voltage battery pack that may fail while DC fast charging or flooring the car's accelerator pedal one too many times.
What about flooring it while DC fast charging?
That's you're just asking for it.
Game over.
Just it's puff of smoke. That's it.
Love that.
What is Josh? Before you jump to that,
Yeah.
we talked like 2 or 3 weeks ago about Motor Trend put out this like love language letter to the Lucid Air. Or was it Camisa?
Oh, yeah.
Camisa did. And then Motor Trend was like, we were driving it, loud bang,
loud noise,
turned off.
2 tow trucks.
2 tow trucks. That's it.
Can't get everything great, you know? Sometimes not even good.
Yeah.
Is some big news in the world of YouTube. Mighty Car Mods posted this earlier. Moog here. I got a call from the BBC a little while back asking if I'd like to be a host on a new season of Top Gear Australia. After having a chat with Marty about it, I've decided to go do some skids on TV, which means Marty's going to have the hoist to himself for a little while to work on Gemini.
Makes me sad. It's like the Beatles breaking up.
I'm not leaving MCM.
Yeah, sure.
Nor do either of us plan to. We're 16 years deep and still absolutely loving what we've created. We've always made the show fit in or around our lives with the flexibility to accommodate adventures like this one. We've got a heap of awesome videos coming your way, including a huge new MCM adventure, which will be coming to your eyeballs in December. So yeah, it's good. You want to see people.
Here's my take. When this fails, as Top Gear just failed, Chris Harris and Moog.
But for like a
friend show, a buddy comedy show.
A transcontinental.
a buddy comedy.
Bring Marty, too. I like Marty.
Bosom buddies.
It would be perfect.
Bosom buddies.
I just feel bad for Marty.
Yeah, it's kind of a... I mean, again, saying...
I was kind of thought Marty was the guy.
You know...
I think they're both the guy. Marty Carmine's one of the things I always like check out every now and then. Like I keep an eye on their channels and stuff.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Yeah.
Moog's like a big music guy, which is really cool as well, hence his name. I don't know. It'd be cool. I mean, no one's going to watch Top Gear Australia, but I think it's good for him. He's getting probably paid big bucks doing it. But I think one of the big things about Mighty Car Mods and why it was always awesome is because they don't rely on it to live.
Yeah.
You know, they both still have jobs.
Yep. They can do whatever they want, realistically.
So I hope it doesn't ruin it for them.
That's crazy because like they do a lot.
Yeah, they're giant like music production guys.
Top Gear Australia. I'm not even familiar with like how many seasons have there been? Series. 5 series. Oh, so it's not very consistent.
Who else is on?
Actually, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, finito.
So they're bringing it back.
And then coming back.
Who are the other 2 cast members?
Then
question.
or now?
Now.
I don't know if they've been...
No, they were. I saw pictures of them all.
Oh, okay.
I think one was Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman?
I hope so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't... Like I had kind of said when I was texting you guys, it's like, I wouldn't know anybody over there anyway.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's see. I'm not going to know any of these people, but confirmed Top Gear Australia TV show to return in 2024. Hosts announced an automotive YouTube star.
They're going to call Moog Blair. That'd be wild.
A former NRL player and a Survivor host will front the reborn Top Gear Australia. Do I have their actual
Paramount
names?
Plus.
Yeah. Bo Ryan.
Yep.
And Jonathan LaPaglia.
Yep.
Host of Australian Survivor, and one of them was host of The Amazing Race Australia.
Just like TV.
They could have just made Mighty Car Mods for TV and probably done
Better.
way better.
Yeah. Mighty Car Mods is sick.
Because like the Top Gear, it just there's a lot of stuff that gets added to it. Whereas Mighty Car Mods, like you said, just let those 2 guys do things, and it's very entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's good. It's nice to see him going big time, you know.
Jordan in the chat. He never ends. He never stops.
The guy's unbelievable.
He's always bringing it.
Well, yeah, I'd love to see somebody getting paid out heavy. So
Yeah.
good for
You
Moog.
know, it's like good for him.
Feel bad for Marty.
I kind of have the feeling of like, I don't know if Top Gear itself could be successful at all anymore. Because I don't think there's the...
Is Top Gear of the UK is done, right?
Well, the article we read
They never confirmed
weeks
it.
back, right, it's not confirmed to be officially dead. It could be open-ended like this with Australia
As I said, you cut Harris
ending
loose.
many years ago and then coming back. Like, yeah.
Give us Harris back.
Yeah. Oh. Did you want to talk about the Hoonigan stuff?
We can. I mean,
Slightly. I didn't even see any news about it.
We don't know too much about it.
It was just the only thing I know was actually on Hoonigan's Instagram. There was a story, I believe, like a video story.
I mean, the gist of it is Wheel Pros has changed their name to Hoonigan.
Yeah.
Wheel Pros, who bought every company on earth, including Hoonigan, has now changed his name to Hoonigan. And if you go to Hoonigan's website, it is like an adult-produced Hoonigan website that is like, here are all our brands. So Hoonigan Media Machine is now Hoonigan corporate entity.
Yeah, that's...
On the front-facing side, it's exactly what it seems like.
And we were talking about is we knew some people that worked over there that don't work there anymore, yada, 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 what's going on. The debate we were having is, does Scotto stay with Hoonigan now that it is not his media baby?
Right.
Because it seems like he would... I guess we could probably arrange to talk to him, but he seems like a guy that has creative endeavors on his mind. And he's done things and then gone to other stuff to do awesome shit.
Yeah.
So maybe this is another time for Scotto to take a payout and do something fucking awesome again. We saw that Hurt left.
Yep.
He's part owner of Nappy Boy Automotive now.
Yeah, president as well.
Not a moment too soon.
Yep.
And I think, you have some of the guys that make great content over there. I'm talking about basically everybody else who's a frontman on Hoonigan, certainly Vin and Scotto and Ron and all those guys. Do they dip and go do media, or does Mega Hoonigan, corporate Hoonigan, have a place for them to make media? I mean, they're certainly successful.
65 individual product brands. That's crazy.
But as far as making media for YouTube, in the automotive space, no one is as successful as Scotto. Right? He's like the fucking genie for this shit. So it would be in their interest to keep him on and let him do what he wants. But I also, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's going to be like someone taking over Seinfeld.
Right.
You're going to lose the magic because he's not just off the leash and can do whatever he wants.
Right.
I mean, the This Roast That series seems to be like
still
the only thing
that stays. But they've had so much. Yeah, that's the only thing that's coming out. But they've had so much cool shit. Like the daily updates were super cool. They've had a ton of cool shit.
Obviously, we understand like the driving Scotto and Block, so it just changed a lot of things.
Wow, it really has been. It's for the past 6 months. It's only been This Roast That. I didn't know that.
It's not on the daily updates. Well, there's a bunch of Hoonigan channels. I don't know if there still are though.
I know Scotto was doing some of his travel stuff and
the travel stuff was
Carl
sick.
Kane stuff. I did see some of that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We'll see how it unfolds.
Yeah.
I mean,
from a distance.
Ken sold Hoonigan before he passed away.
Yeah.
So like this has been coming. It's not just because that happened, I mean, maybe they changed a little bit of direction because of that.
Right, but they were still ultimately...
But like they were going down the path of this. So, as I said, Scotto's a real creative dude. He does creative stuff. I'm sure he can come up with something wild. He basically constantly does. So
yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited. I'm not necessarily excited for what comes of Hoonigan. I'm excited to see the guys that existed with Hoonigan, what they do next.
Right, what potentially comes out of it entirely.
And then I would assume the worst, which is that they're going to get all their like hype and coolness is going to get bled dry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sell stickers forever, but if they don't have the content to back it up, it's going to slowly turn into like No Fear or something. You know what I mean? Just like,
right. It's going to lose its...
Unless Scotto stays involved, in which case I think he could make it work.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see. Maybe try to reach out to him. See if he's going to be around.
That'd be a fun update, actually.
Yeah.
We get Scotto on and be like, hey, what's going on over there?
Be quite good. I want to answer some... I don't think we're forgetting anything else, right? No, I think we covered all the news stuff, all the concept stuff.
Yeah, if we didn't, we've talked about enough news. So.
Yeah.
Let's check out some questions.
Let's answer your questions. Let's see if I can pull these some bitches up.
Jeez, got a phlegm over there.
Kevin401.
Kevin401.
Are you guys dressing up for Halloween?
Yes, taco.
I don't know yet.
Yes, I am.
You should get a taco costume. It's the best
It's
every
easy.
year.
Yeah, just stick with what I know. Kevin401.
Kevin401.
What's for dinner tonight? We had Jeff's Pizza.
Jeff's Pizza. Unbelievable.
Great pizza.
Legendary shit.
Great pizza. Coco Kinners.
Coco Kinners.
Shook, explain to me how a torque converter works.
Okay, for the next one.
Maybe save that one for next week.
Longest segment in human history.
Jordan MX5.
Jordan MX5.
Almost the end of the year. When does the... We're not going to... Nope.
Love that.
It's Squill FPV.
Squill FPV.
Would you rather always have a welded diff in your car or always have a fixed back bucket?
Fixed back bucket.
Yeah, I'd probably go fixed back bucket. I like fixed back buckets.
Yeah, it's generally fine as long as I can move it forward and back. If it's
it's just the back that's fixed.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. As long as it
It's
moves, like if it's just stuck in position, that sucks because, you know.
Yeah,
Tim Connors is right. Josh should definitely go Magnum PI.
100%.
Borrow a shirt from Fuzzy. Where I lost my place. Paul_Cullen. What you have a new Prelude or new Senior Dose? Oh, we did forget about that. The FT
Oh, the new MR2. We did forget
concept thing. Looks cool. He also writes R36 still a pipe dream.
Less than usual.
Yeah,
Pipe
it's
dream?
less of a pipe dream than usual. Off the cuff, I would just do the new Prelude first because that's
Because I haven't seen the Mazda, the Toyota, so I'd take the Mazda over both.
Oh, no, I'd take the Honda. For sure.
Parking lot car show.
Parking lot car show.
Are any of the boys 10-pin bowlers?
I mean,
Dude,
is anybody not?
I love bowling.
That guy.
It's
What's
so
his
much
name?
fun, dude.
What's his name?
Who do you think you are? I am. Dude, I love bowling.
Yeah, bowling pretty much fucks.
It rocks. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah, I haven't bowled in a long time.
I used to like bowling. Yeah, when I was little.
Dude, shouts to Robbie, who will never hear this. He'll never hear this. So, Jake, V Brown, Mark 1 Rabbit, Brown Rabbit, whatever.
Yeah.
His buddy, our mutual friend, Robbie, is a professional bowler.
For real?
Like, he bowls.
In the PBA?
Like, no. He'll go to, like, the Attleboro bowling alley and bowl, like, a 298.
Oh, okay.
Come on, baby.
Like,
Yeah.
just get
slam.
out of work. I gotta throw out a little stress.
Yeah, I got 15 minutes.
Our coffee roaster, Justin, 300 guy.
Yeah.
He's a 300 guy.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And like he posts about it on Instagram. Like he like won the World Series. It's the best. This guy, if you ever met him, it would link a lot better to what I'm trying to say or explain. But man,
Just an unbelievable bowler.
unbelievable bowler.
Look, they're slinging pins.
Unbelievable bowler.
You love to see it, man. You love to see it. Yeah, I mean, obviously everybody loves bowling. Does anyone not like bowling? That'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody. Tim Connors in the chat. He has a 300 ring. Wow.
Wow, cock ring?
What do we got here?
It's wild.
Yeah, he'll like post.
Right, he's posting his bowling to
Oh yeah.
Instagram.
Oh yeah, big post about the bowling on Instagram.
Did you ever see some of the, they're probably fake, but some of the, if you get like 2 strikes, 3 strikes.
I don't. Well, dude, when the last time we went bowling, I don't think they're fake.
Okay, well, some of them like, wait a minute. Probably shouldn't show that on that
Yeah.
screen, but
Well,
whatever.
the animated things, yeah.
Yeah. Johnny Rollhard. Well,
Johnny
you
Rollhard.
could talk about how you feel about the Hoonigan announcement. I think we covered that
We
one.
did.
We got that. Big shows, Johnny.
Shout.
Steven_RX79G.
79G.
An anonymous bird told me
Mm-hmm.
that Toyota has a new LFA in the works. It'll be a hybrid,
Fuck out of here.
or it'll be a hybrid or petrol, not EV.
We love that so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. That we're gonna keep our fucking ears peeled for that. Talk to our Toyota connections that we don't have, and see what they have to say.
Lost, just long gone. Ed McMuffin, 821.
Ed McMuffin.
You have to gift a car to someone to financially ruin them.
Mm-hmm.
What car do they get?
What do you mean? Jaguar to Josh.
Or Audi
Josh-
RS6 wagon.
Audi RS6 wagon.
It's
to
a shook.
anybody?
to anyone.
We have
No,
you the
I-
new Mazda.
I give Josh his favorite fucking
Yeah,
Jag.
the XK8.
that'll ruin you in 1
the
minute.
type Project 8. Sorry.
My $200,000 brakes.
It'd be so good. It'd be so good. It'd be
It's
so
great
much
before it
fun.
ruins you.
Yeah. Artie Woo Cakes.
Artie Woo cakes.
What is something you dislike but everyone else seems to love?
Fucking banana bread. Ugh.
Banana bread's so good,
Shut the
man.
dog pizza. Bananas. If you're talking
Like
automotive,
any sort of seafood.
Anything. Okay.
yeah, Corey hates all seafood.
All seafood. Tim Connors just sent me a photo of his 300 ring.
Love it.
Dude.
It's fucking unbelievable. I'm
It's
not going to
incredible.
doubt the man.
It's incredible. I wouldn't say that everybody else seems to love, but like Dave Matthews Band.
No, nobody
No one
fucking likes
fucking
That-
likes
that's
those
the- it's
losers.
like- Please.
Don't make me say it.
What?
I'm going to call him a name.
Do you think? Wait, do you think people
DMB?
like?
There-
You think
what-
people like Dave Matthews Band?
D&D?
DMB, Dave Matthews Band.
Oh. Yeah, there are people that do like that.
Yeah,
band.
like fucking old people.
There are
dude,
people
and
who
girls.
wipe their ass with their hand, too.
Yeah, dude.
You gonna fucking tell me that they've got it right?
Yeah, dude. Dave Matthews Band stinks, dude.
Yeah, if you like that, please. don't.
My wife's like best friend brought her to a Dave Matthews Band concert for her birthday, like to surprise her. And my wife was like, "What the fuck is Dave Matthews Band?"
What is this?
There's a guy that looks like Predator that plays the violin though. That's pretty tight.
Dog Pizza. Can you spare a moment for a more thorough update on the MCV? I think you actually provided that earlier.
MCV,
Yeah.
I got it. It's getting some plugs and wires. And then I'm going to drive it around until I get so annoyed with the motor that I do the same swap you did to yours. God bless.
He also
Myself forever.
writes a couple extra things.
Love it.
P is stored in the balls.
Love that.
And he also writes, my fiance asks, what exactly happens when you put sugar in a gas tank?
It makes it
Does
dead.
it clog the everything?
Now a
know,
good way to
actually.
find out if she throws it in your gas tank. Bud.
Right.
I don't actually know what happens.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm sure Tim Connors or
It's
Matt
not.
Wood will
Yeah, I'm
know.
sure it's not good.
Is it combustion related or is it just clogging related?
I wonder if it just separates.
You think
the fuel.
You think it fucks the fuel filter?
I don't know. Or maybe it does separate the fuel. But how turns? I
I'm
don't know.
almost positive Matt Wood's going to tell us in the chat
I
shortly.
wouldn't doubt.
But I would. I mean, I've always heard it's bad. I can't say it. I heard worse is like a fiery piece of newspaper. It's a good way to do it.
That could be. Yeah, I've seen that in a movie.
Yeah.
Pieces of bologna are
The
pretty
movie
bad.
Corey was watching earlier. Fucking.
Yeah. Boondock Saints. I heard bologna, like slices of bologna on your
fucks
paint, is
up,
bad.
yeah.
I've never seen it done
just
or
eats
I've
clear
just heard
coat
it.
or paint.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that done. That's terrible.
Yeah. Downey Dirty Racing.
Downey Dirty
Why
Racing.
do people sell their projects right when they start using them? Jab, jab. Well,
Because they realize what a pile of shit it is.
because I need a place to live. Against the pack, should you chase perfection, Corey?
No, I just talked about this.
Yeah, you did.
I definitely not.
Your bald friend Josh.
Yeah, Matt Wood, it
Oh.
blocks the filters up.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
So if it blocks the filters, not going to kill it, right?
Yeah, it's not as bad, I guess.
it just won't start.
You gotta really flush it out.
Apparently,
but-
Bleach is the worst from Tim Connors. Mythbusters did an episode.
wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I think bleach is combustible,
great
but
for
what
it.
do I know? Your bald friend Josh. Remember
Bald
the
friend Josh.
local Motors Rally Fighter? I don't.
Excuse me, local
Motors Rally Fighter. It was like a crazy ass car, right?
I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Local Motors Rally Fighter. I remember it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
I don't remember this at all.
it's like a psychopath machine.
Oh, yeah. We've
It's like a fucked up looking Aston Martin jacked up thing
Yeah.
on 35s.
yeah.
And Doug DeMaro obviously does a video on it.
Of course.
Here are all the tips and tricks on local motors. Rally Fighter. It only has 1.6 million views. Shouts to Doug for
Yeah.
driving supercars and being fucking weird and cool.
Being the guy. Just leads to a lot of problems. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we covered everything we need to cover.
It's the best. It was the best ever.
Yeah, I think.
We should do this more often.
Yeah, same time.
We're back, baby.
Anything this weekend? Oh yeah, we covered all the stuff that's coming up this
Yeah, it's the
weekend.
Bone Breaker
Cruising 2,
Cruise-
Widowmaker.
What was the junk food thing you had to mention?
Junk food.
Junk food meat, actually.
Yep.
Our friend Becker
Oh, Becky.
out there in the Pennsylvanias.
Yep.
Hold on, let me pull up his info so I don't muck this up too bad. Junk Styles. Here we go. Junk Food Meat, Saturday, October 28th, 4 p.m. to close. I'm sorry, Junk Food Pre-Meat, Saturday, October 28th, 4 p.m. to close, because the Junk Food Meat is on Sunday, October 29th. So if you want to follow more of that info, let's see, that meet is at City Island in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
Follow Junk Styles _ Low Lifestyles. There will be all the information you need for you to consume if you're in that area. So go support those happenings this weekend if you want to still get out there and do some car stuff.
It's beautiful, man.
Other than that, we
Shout out
will
to the PA family.
be back next week. As always, you can like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate that. Sign up for the B4B. We appreciate that more. Or, put our mouths in your friends' ears more often.
Deep in there.
Yeah, just
Slam them through.
right. Pop them on in there. Middle of the cranium, like a smelling salt. Just hits you in the back.
Run through a wall.
We will be back next week.
Sure will.
No guest scheduled for next week. But
Ooh.
yeah, maybe we'll be full Voltron. Maybe Shook will be here. He can explain some things.
Seems unlikely.
We have a laundry list of things for him to explain.
Seems like a bad way to make people listen to the podcast.
So we will see you next week.
Yeah, thanks guys for
Be well.
listening.
Thanks for
See you
listening,
later.
everybody in the chat.
Be the best you.
Peace out.
Yeah, you guys keep out of trouble, all right?
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah.
Put your rubbers on.
Yeah.
Where to?
Obviously,
Be
you
out
don't
there.
wear protection, so God bless. Nice style forever.
Adios.
Night-night.
We're out.
Later.